Guaranteed to blow your head apart. Life's a short, don't get your money's worth. Radio show, it had alright. You gotta see the show. It's rock and roll. You gotta see the show. It's rock and roll.
Oh, welcome to Touhyville for the 20th day of August 2024. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome into the amusement park for your mind, the carnival for your cranium, the holiday for your head. I would be your host, Steve Touhy. Joining me for all the fun, Cheryl Touhy. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good. It's the day before vacation.
Yeah, you're in vacation mode, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Also,
I am.
I saw you walk in your brightly colored outfit. Didn't you just tell me to pack that yesterday so we
No,
can
it's a
do
different
twinsies?
one. It's the same brand, but you don't have this one. You have
How
a
many
different one.
things do you have from the same
He's one of my
goofy guy?
He's one of my favorite designers ever, Bruce.
All right. I'm just making sure.
Yeah, here's what happened. During Amazon's Prime Days,
Mm-hmm.
he had a sample sale.
All right.
And normally they don't have samples in my size. You know what I mean? They're usually oddball stuff.
Yep.
They had a bunch of stuff that was like, I want to say 90% off. So I'm like, yep. Just took my matcha mind, just in case you were wondering.
So
I
you
should
could
be
remember
clear.
that you're still at work?
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah. Cheryl says to me 10 minutes before the show, just so you know, I'm in vacation mode already.
Mhm.
Well, I'm going to need you here for at least the
Mhm.
next couple hours.
No, I have
So-
a lot of stuff to do, but yeah. Uh-huh.
So I had a weird thing on the way to work this morning. That was like, do you ever have one of those things where something's going wrong and it turns out it was a really simple fix, but you just didn't notice it? I get in the car, and so the way my car works is I open the door and the lights go on inside. And when I start the car, the lights go off. Well, today I start the car and the lights don't go off.
Oh, so you just had it on the setting where it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
But
What'd
thank
you
you
touch
for
up
the
there?
end of my story. That was fun. That was
No, that's it.
was-
Sorry.
oof. That was a real roller coaster ride. That story was.
Listen, if it's that easy, you know,
I said it was a dumb thing that I was thinking about, and then it turns out it was such an easy fix. I could not figure it out for the life of me. I kept hitting the lights themselves, which are buttons. I'm like, why is it?
and now
why are the
that's
lights-
messed up because then you think they're you turn them off
I
manually.
hope they're
but
off right now out
Yeah.
there.
You'll have to see when you open the door, it may not go on because you have it on the wrong setting.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah. So, but
Yeah.
all three levels of the lights are still. And I'm
I
like,
know.
why is it? What is happening here?
No.
I'm like,
That they need to make simpler, although it seemed
no, it was
simple
super
to me.
No, it's super simple. No,
Well, and the clock. My clock drives me crazy.
well, so I'm trying to figure out for the life of me why the lights will not go off. And finally I'm like, I gotta go to work. So I just started driving to work with all the lights on inside my car. And I'm like, I'm driving, I'm going, what could it be? And
You're
I'm
a
like,
beacon of light, but you
Right.
can. I think you can get pulled over for that. I think.
well, I had to go to work. I got stuff to do. So I thought to myself, okay, I'm going to take it to Paul's after work. I'm like, I'll just have to figure out what's, like, because I'm like, I can't have this, like, something wrong with the car right before we're going on vacation. So
Oh yeah.
I'm like, what is wrong with
Yeah,
the car
yeah.
now?
Right. And if you can't get them off and you park, then your
But
battery will
I'm like,
be
is it
dead
gonna
by
be
the
on the
time you
whole
come out.
time?
Yeah, I
I'm
didn't
like,
think of
I don't
that.
know what, I'm like, what is happening here? So I'm like, let me drive to work. I'm going to turn the car completely off, get out of the car, let the lights go off, and then see if it'll work. So I'm driving to work, and then it hit me about halfway to work. So all of this is within the span of like a minute and a half.
Right.
I mean, it's
you
not like
just
it's long.
got up
Yeah.
and it's like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
everyone, chill out.
Right,
It's
'cause
4 in
your
the
brain's
morning.
not working.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh, you know what? Let me see if it's the thing. Because there's, do do you want all the lights on, door light on, or everything completely off?
Mhm.
And so then I went and pushed that button, and then the lights went off, and I went, okay, all right,
Mhm.
that's all it was. Okay. But it was like a nice relief of like,
Yeah.
because you start to panic. You're
Mhm.
like, is there going to be something wrong? Now we're
Now,
going to
do you
take the
feel
little bug on
exhausted?
vacation. We're going to take the,
Yeah, 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 yeah,
like,
yeah. Do you
come
feel
on.
exhausted though? Because when that happens to me, there's this reaction of, I can't do this. I can't. Come on. You got to work. I can't. I got vacation. And then kind of like when we end the show, it's like
Mhm. Mhm.
someone pops the balloon and I'm like, all right, we got to get it back up again
Yeah.
for clients,
Mhm. Mhm.
not because they're important. I'm not saying they're not important or I don't look
Nope.
forward to it, but it's like someone let the balloon out. We made it. We did it. It was a good show. The internet didn't crash, knock on wood,
Right.
all that stuff goes
Until
on.
you started doing the show, I don't think you realized the adrenaline that
I had
happens
no
during it.
idea.
And then
None.
and then there's a come down.
Nope.
And that's why my day
Nope.
is really split. It's morning show,
Yep.
then lunch,
Yeah.
then other part of the day. Because it's like, and so when I have work lunches or work meet, then it's even harder because I don't have that like separation. Like
Yep.
I go home.
Yeah, you
I
don't
really
want to know
like
what
to
I
go
used
home
to
for
think.
lunch,
I thought it was playtime. I
So
thought it was like, oh, okay, this is like playtime.
you and everybody else.
And
you know?
but until then, now it's not like I get mad,
Mhm.
but when people are like, oh, so your day ends at 9:15,
Uh-huh.
and I'm like, what are you talking
Right.
about?
Mhm.
Like, and then you were like, no, think about it. They think we did the show and now you're going home. I go, well, who's
Right.
going to do sales? Who's going to do campaigns? Who's going to switch things up? Who's going to
Right.
go meet new people?
That's
Come
small
up with the
business.
promos
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
there are bigger stations that's their job. They just go do that, and that's that.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
which is fine. But
Does
that's
this look ridiculous?
So
Look at this. Look what I did
I
today.
I saw your. And is that a paper straw too?
No,
Oh, okay. Because I was
it's a
like,
plastic straw
I thought
from
you
my
hate.
Starbucks glass. But I bought this stuff with
Oh,
collagen. It's lemon with collagen.
which is okay.
Dr. Wanda told me to start with the collagen. Like
Okay,
she
you
said,
told me this the other day.
Yeah.
Okay, that you had a drink with collagen.
Yeah.
So okay.
Yeah.
Is that like the stuff they shoot into your face? Like
No, that's
in your
Botox.
lips and stuff?
No, that's Botox.
Like-
Collagen is like in your skin and it's what makes it elastic. So it makes it snap back. So
Oh.
like now that I've lost some weight or whatever it is,
Mhm.
I mean, there's just like
Yeah.
you could, it's just
There's some loose
there's
skin.
some
Yeah.
ugh.
Yeah.
So I was hoping to get my body into shape for the beach. That is not happening. It is what it is.
Me too.
So if you start hearing,
Me too.
if you start seeing people run in all different directions when I'm in my two-piece,
I wanted to get myself set for the beach, so I started only drinking one pop a day. So
don't start with me. I nearly killed you yesterday.
Dropping weight like crazy. I'm looking svelte.
Well, svelte. But when you said you dropped 3 pounds in a few days by stopping pop, I'm serious. That commercial where the woman is like, starving herself, eating salads, not drinking pop. I stopped drinking pop. I was drinking 2 16 ounces a day. This is 10 years ago. But when I stopped and I was like, ooh, this is going to be good because this is major now that I'm drinking water. Nothing happened.
Yeah.
Not a thing.
I know.
I was like, this is war.
Bologna sandwich.
Bologna.
Dar says, good
bologna.
Tuesday morning, Stephen Show. Good morning, Dar. Thank you for spending your morning with us here on the International Day of Medical Transporters, Accessible Air Travel Day, Bacon Lovers Day, Chocolate Pecan Pie Day.
You like pecan pie?
I won't seek it out, but if that's what was there, I would enjoy it. Especially chocolate pecan pie. Like I could enjoy that.
I'm not crazy about pecans.
Yeah.
You like pecans.
I
do not. But I do love chocolate pie. I had it in the South when I traveled to Georgia, Valdosta. And it was delicious. And then I made one and it is so simple to make.
What, a pecan pie?
Pecan pie or chocolate pie.
Oh, okay.
So chocolate pie, I would think, is just pecan pie without the top on it, the caramel and the pecans.
Like chocolate cream pie?
No,
Oh.
chocolate pie.
What's the difference?
It's not whipped.
That's just chocolate cake with crust.
It's like pudding almost. It's like thick. It's really good.
All right. Where was I when you made this?
Well, maybe we were divorced at the time.
Oh, I see how you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was so good.
I mean, listen, even when we were divorced, I would still, come over and hook your pool up. You couldn't give a brother some pie?
Give a brother some pie.
Come on.
No, but I gave you a whole bunch of expired food when I...
Yeah. Melissa says, good morning. I just started taking collagen too. I put a scoop in my coffee.
Okay, so do you do Vital Proteins?
All right, so I'm totally off on this collagen thing. I thought it was I thought that's what like the Real Housewives shot into their face and stuff.
That's
like,
Botox. That's botulism.
Oh, botulism. Okay.
Yeah, I would never do that. All I don't think. I've had people tell me like, because I have smile lines over here. Like 2 little smile lines, and then I have 2 smile lines here. And they were like, we could take that, we could just lickety split take care of that. There is no way you're putting anything in my face. No. N-O. I'm just I don't know. And I'd love to. I look like what's the rock guy that I always say looks like Skeletor from the band? You know who I'm talking about too. Every time we go through this.
Yeah.
Steve something. Anyway.
Touhy?
No. But this part, I would love to look younger, but nobody's doing anything to my face or my body, really.
Larry says, good morning, Touhyville. Good morning, Larry. And talk about you and I being in vacation mode and our brains not working. Diva says, good morning, Steve and Cheryl. Steve and Cheryl both missed our Touch of Dutch meeting last night.
No, we didn't. It's the 26th. It's the 28th.
Right, because it wasn't last night. Oh, I'm so glad. I was so sure that I just missed it last night.
No.
My brain was...
No. It's in my calendar.
Oh, good. Okay. I thought it was last night. And I was like, I had in my brain, it was last night.
Diva, help us out. But I think I'm right on this one.
I could just check the email. But in my brain, I thought it was last night during the day yesterday. And I'm like, I got to make sure
That's the 19th. No.
Oh, good. Oh, I'm glad. I was afraid we missed it. I'm glad.
Hold on. Touch a Dutch follow-up meeting.
Oh, good.
Nope, the 28th.
Good. Oh, good. I'm very excited because I was sure that we missed it.
I got this. Yeah. See? So I'm not in vacation mode yet.
Last night I was, I just had so many things going on. This is what I was saying. I can't wait to get to the point where vacation doesn't mean like a million things to do the last 2 days before we go.
It's August 28th.
Thank you, Diva. All right. Whew, good. Kara says, good morning. Good morning to Kara. And Donna says, good morning, Steve and Cheryl. Cheryl, you are beautiful. You don't need that Botox garbage. So there you go. See,
thank you. And Donna, you're beautiful. She's knocking it out.
Yeah.
She's knocking it out. She's just, every time I see her, she's lost like 2-3 pounds. And I'm like, how does a woman do that? And I know she does patches and stuff like that, but the last time I lost any more than ounces, and I worked for Jenny Craig back in the day. And I remember as a youngster, trying to get excited when I was telling a client during a meeting, no, you're staying the course. Could be water weight, could be this, could be that. Just you're doing good. You're doing well for yourself. And then thinking in my office, I think I'd kill myself if I ate out of a box for a week and all I got was 0.90 ounces or whatever.
That's part of my problem. I've got water weight. I accidentally drank a pond.
That's my line when I went surfing in Laguna. Do you remember that? I thought there wasn't going to be any more water in the ocean.
Right.
What are we going to do? It's like a new movement. Banned Cheryl from that. I bit it when I tried to.
Really?
Oh, surfing. I thought I was dead. I thought I was not sure at times because you're just and the surfboard's popping up and you're like, I pray to God it doesn't fall on my head. And there's rocks underneath you. I mean, it was a mess.
Yeah. I've always wanted to try it, but now I have a desire.
The worst, trying to get, if you're not bone skinny, trying to get into a wetsuit is like, they should videotape it and it should have its own reality TV show.
Yep.
Because I was pulling this thing on and they go, it's got to be tight to keep in the warmth and all that. Like, tight. Like,
I can't breathe.
And I'm hopping and I'm moving,
Right.
I'm shuffling, I'm praying, I'm going backwards. People are helping me. I've got assistance from 4 people. I look like the scarecrow. Oh my gosh, yeah.
National Hawaiian Pizza Day. Stop it.
Yeah, no, never. That you don't. We're banning that day.
Yeah. Lemonade Day, Virtual Worlds Day, World Mosquito Day, and today is National Radio Day. So, yeah, there you go. So, Jason says, Steve, aren't you old enough to retire by now? Then you wouldn't have to worry about anything before you leave on vacation. Jason,
I don't know if you heard, we just bought a station.
Yeah, I'm so far from retirement. This is
our retirement plan is shortly before 128 years old.
Yeah, but I'm now in the mode of like
your prime. You're hitting your prime.
Yeah, now I'm like I want to build this whole thing. Like this is where the dream just went to another level. So yeah,
speaking of dreams at a whole nother level. It dawned on me because of everything that's been going on. I totally forgot. The IBAs will tell us, right? This week?
They don't tell us a date on when they're going to tell us. It just
didn't it come when we were on vacation last year?
But that was really early last year. That was
God help us.
Yeah, it's usually September. Yeah.
I forgot about it.
Yeah, no, it's usually September.
That worked for me.
Yeah, it's usually September. Yeah. So yeah. Tina says, good morning, Touhies. I feel your pain, Cheryl, with the loose skin. I've lost 116 pounds and it's a lot of skin now. So wow. Good for you.
Oh, yeah. That's a person.
Yeah.
I think anybody that loses that kind of weight, I say 80 pounds or more, actually 60 pounds or more. I think we should all be able to get plastic surgery for free, and it should all be relocated to spots that would enhance us.
Oh, jeez. That's what I did. That spot that enhanced me, my belly. I'm enhanced.
Here's the
in
thing:
my belly.
you're off the hook. I don't think there's a woman in the world. Well, I shouldn't say that. Maybe in Hollywood, that really cares about a guy's gut or if he puts on weight. I mean, it just makes you more lovable.
Well, then I've got a lot of love in me. All right, let's see what's happening here. Former Congressman George Santos pleaded guilty to aggravated identity theft and wire fraud. Making him, in his own words, the first 12-time Olympic champion and chess grandmaster to do so.
Oh, jeez. Are you kidding me? I know that he's the guy that got kicked out of Congress.
Yeah. Well, he's done a bunch of fraud. Yeah, that's what he's a fraud. He would lie about everything. Harry and Meghan, their chief of staff, quit after 3 months, which tells me apparently it's a lot of work to deal with people who never work.
Time out. Chief of staff? What are they? The president? I mean, what is that about? Chief of staff?
Well, they've got a chief that runs their staff.
What staff? Other than a nanny, maybe?
Well, if they don't do any work, someone's got to do the work. Avon has filed for bankruptcy.
Whoa.
Yeah. It's a sad day for vice presidential candidates who love to use their eyeliner.
Oh, my gosh. Do you remember the commercials with Avon? Ding dong.
Of
you
course.
never look so good. Yeah.
Of course. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Is that, but you know what, though? Are there, I guess there are multi-level marketing companies.
Sure, yeah. Katie Holmes said she'll miss her daughter, Suri, when she goes off to college. Tom Cruise said, who's Suri?
Oh, gosh. Oof.
17,000 AT&T workers went on strike. AT&T promises to respond to their demands today between the hours of 10 and 6. The trainer who worked with Lassie passed away at age 83.
Oh.
Yeah. Ironically, he fell into a well and there was no dog to tell everyone about it.
Oh, jeez.
Kanye West made an appearance at a Donald Trump rally in Beverly Hills. People at the rally went nuts, which Kanye can relate to.
Is that a story? I don't know. It's kind of like a normal day.
He did that a long time ago. And lastly, Coldplay released more details of their next album. Like, for instance, it'll be the first album that will stream exclusively in elevators.
Oh, jeez.
Joanne, are you sure this is a good idea? You really want me to shoot you out of a cannon?
A buyer called and wanted to know what the roof looked like, so I'm going to get a good picture.
The team at Jenkins Realtors will go above and beyond to help you buy or sell your home. Since 1976, Jenkins Realtors have been helping the people in our community buy the home of their dreams or make that move by selling their home. Call 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended.
Did you get a good picture?
Hello?
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
In March 2023, the USDA announced over $1 billion in funding through the Rural Energy for America program, offering grants and guaranteed loans to encourage ag producers and rural small businesses to implement energy efficiency improvements and renewable energy solutions. The USDA is sponsoring a free informational seminar that will explain currently available incentives, including specific details about the Rural Energy for America grant program. Join us Thursday, August 22nd from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Top Link Business Center in Rensselaer. Pre-register online at hsisolar.com to reserve your spots.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-230-2777. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-230-2777. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-230-2777. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. Call 800-230-2777, 800-230-2777, or biglou.com.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same but is 95% cheaper? And you can get it online at hims.com/joy. Through Hims, you'll get a free medical consultation to determine the ED medication that's best for you. Discreet shipping if prescribed, a 100% online process, and a range of treatment options, including trusted generic alternatives to the name brands, at up to 95% off. ED is personal, and at Hims, so is treating it. Just go to hims.com/joy and get connected to a licensed medical provider online for free, with zero copay, no expensive appointments, and no awkward face-to-face conversations. To start your free online visit, you need to go to this exclusive address, hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit. HIMS.com/JOY.
Touhyville. Double the Touhies, double the fun.
What day of the week is it?
What does it feel like?
It's Tuesday.
Well, it's Tuesday.
What are these people?
They are hilarious drive time radio guys.
You are hilarious.
They're seriously so funny.
You best put seatbelts on your ears because I'm going to take them for the ride of their lives.
It's where fun meets awesome.
You are going to love this. Welcome to the show. It's showtime.
Steve and Cheryl with you. Good morning. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Portion of the show today brought to us by our friends over at the Hilltop Bar in Morocco. Saturday, August 24th. That's this Saturday. It's the James Michael Travis Band, the best in country music, having some fun, have a few adult beverages, and enjoy some great music this Saturday, 9 to midnight. James Michael Travis Band at the Hilltop in Morocco. Let's see. Also want to mention our friends over at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Loving it. Check out McDonald's app where you can get all kinds of great stuff. Really super easy. And don't forget your collectible glasses. We've got 2. We're going to need 4 more. We need all of them before we're all done.
We need the Barbie one with the, and then we need the McDonald's one.
Yep.
We need
Coca-Cola
one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. And then there's Shrek, Jurassic Park, and the Minions.
Mm-hmm.
So those are the ones we're working on. Enjoy a great McDonald's breakfast this morning, or if you're looking for lunch on a budget, the $5 meal deal still happening. McChicken or McDouble, fries, 4-piece chicken McNugget, and a Coke. How you doing over there, Bug Killer?
I'm going to expect $5 for every single one of these stupid fruit flies that we. Oh,
but
get away!
But do you notice they're not the same ones that we were dealing with before? These are little tiny boogers.
I know,
like
something gave birth before it gave us a gift before it went.
There's something different going on there.
No, I know.
All right. So, because the fruit flies were like a little bigger, they were something else, So
all I think about is
like the
Graham Bones.
Oh, I thought you were doing the Benny Hill music when you just did that. Like Benny Hill music.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So yesterday was National Soft Serve Day. We asked you which do you prefer, soft serve or hard serve ice cream, and yes, that's what it's called. I did not know that till yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
85% went with soft serve.
I can't believe that.
That's where I put my vote, by the way, was soft serve.
See,
if I was going to go
in hard serve, because I just like pints of Haagen-Dazs or Ben and Jerry's.
Mm-hmm. And I like a banana split. And if I could do soft serve banana split with hot fudge, whipped cream, and nuts.
Do you do caramel?
I'm in
on that.
So I usually do not. Although the last time we went to McDonald's, they were low on hot fudge, so I got caramel and I enjoyed it. So I hadn't really had caramel and ice cream before.
That's like my secret favorite is the caramel sundae.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Talk about sugar, bad for you. Caramel's
George posted a picture. Ice cream is cheaper than therapy. I like that.
I love it.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So, all right. Facebook is messing with me again. And on the day where I really wanted something, I wanted to do the poll question where you guys could pick multiple things. Because now the poll question looks very self-serving. And I didn't mean for it to be. But I just left it because it was 2 minutes to 6. And
what'd you do?
So today's
what'd you do now?
So today's National Radio Day.
Yeah.
So I thought it'd be fun to ask, what do you listen to the most on radio? So obviously, if you're answering the poll question, listen to Touhyville. So I thought that was a given. So I put Touhyville and then I bounce around. WLQI, Bear Country, 98 Gold, streaming, like you Spotify, Pandora, whatever. Other stations that shall remain nameless. I mean, people are allowed to listen to other radio stations.
Sure.
But you don't have
well,
to
a lot of
them,
times they do that just because, like, okay, they work in Valpo, and that's so then they do that station once they get to work or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But we don't hate that.
No.
Because the reverse is true.
Yeah. And then podcasts.
Yeah.
My hope was that you could pick multiple things, which is what the poll question is allowed all the way up until today.
You're kidding.
No.
You could always do that.
It didn't give me the option to be able to pick more than one thing.
Oh, that's going to suck.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now I get what you're saying about self-serving.
Yeah, now it just looks like everybody
99% of all people.
Right.
Listen
That's not what I was looking for. I wanted people to be able to pick multiple things because I do think sometimes, I mean, people will tell me they listen to us in the morning and then they like country music. So then they go over to Bear Country, you know? And I realize we're on 98 Gold and the Q, but maybe they listen to us and then on the queue in the morning, and then they like to switch over to the 98 Gold music.
All right, did you Google it? Did you just say, how do I get multiple choice on a poll
No, it
question, or
just
it's
changed
not?
today. So that's what happens with Facebook. They make their changes that fast. No one's even got it out there yet. But I'm telling you, I had to turn it off yesterday on the poll question to say choose multiple things. And now it's not there. Now it's not there.
It's really wacko.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So I just don't know why it did that. So feel free to answer the poll question however you'd like. If you don't click Touhyville, I'm not going to be upset. I just assume you listen to Touhyville. So
we're starting a GoFundMe page for Steve today.
Well, no, it was
psychological help between the overhead lights in his car.
I thought it would just be a fun
poll
thing.
question.
Yeah, I thought it'd be a fun poll question.
Listen,
now
Zuck.
Now it seems like I'm looking for kudos. That's not what I wanted to do. So anyway, all right. So feel free to go answer the poll question or don't in protest. I'll be okay with that too. And we'll take a break, and then we come back. Snoop Dogg was the star of the Olympics. The non-athlete star of the Olympics.
Yeah.
But not the only rapper who was a big deal at the Olympics. So we're going to talk about that when we come back.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, sunny and breezy with a high near 74. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 46. Wednesday, sunny with a high near 75. Wednesday night, mostly clear with a low around 48. Thursday, sunny with a high near 77. Thursday night, mostly clear with a low around 53.
That's your forecast from the Vaughn Materials Weather Center. Call Vaughn Materials for dirt, rock, decorative stone, or mulch. Delivery available. Call 219-816-1142 or visit their website at vaughnexcavating.com.
Tri-County School Corporation is hiring. They have several openings for the 2024-2025 school year, including substitute teachers, teacher aides, cafeteria staff, and custodial positions. Looking to make a difference in the lives of kids within your own community? Now's your chance. Full-time positions include benefits such as paid time off and vacation days. Pay is competitive, varying by position and experience. To apply, go to the Tri-County School Corporation website at trico.k12.in.us/employment to start your application. Come be a part of the team at Tri-County.
Your car is stranded on the side of the road. You need a tow. Then you have to find someone to fix the problem. Then all of a sudden a calm feeling comes over you. Paul's Auto Repair and Towing in Rensselaer. Not only will they give you a tow, day or night, they can also service all your automotive needs. When your car needs servicing or you need a tow, stay calm and call Paul's Auto Repair and Towing. 219-866-9000.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today? Brakes? We can save you 15% on that. We have OE quality Duralast brake pads and rotors in stock, ready for pickup or delivery. We also have calipers, brake fluid, tools, and anything else you'll need to do the job right. When you get Duralast pads and rotors together, you'll save 15%. It's just part of what makes us America's #1 brakes destination.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
In March 2023, the USDA announced over $1 billion in funding through the Rural Energy for America program, offering grants and guaranteed loans to encourage ag producers and rural small businesses to implement energy efficiency improvements and renewable energy solutions. The USDA is sponsoring a free informational seminar that will explain currently available incentives, including specific details about the Rural Energy for America grant program. Join us Thursday, August 22nd from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Top Link Business Center in Rensselaer. Pre-register online at hsisolar.com to reserve your spots.
Is your garage full of stuff? Wouldn't it be nice to be able to park your car in there? Don't rent a storage unit. Instead, rent to own a portable storage unit from Yoder's Portable Buildings. Yoder's has a large selection of portable storage sheds, garages, cabins, gazebos, and offices in your choice of metal or wood. From 8 by 8 feet to 16 by 48, Yoder's is affordable with monthly rent to own prices starting less than $100 a month. And there's no credit check. Yoder's even has free delivery and setup. All you need is the first month's rent and a security deposit. And if you ever move, they can easily move with you. And there's 10 locations in Valparaiso, Lowell, Wanata, LaPorte, Michigan City, Knox, Rensselaer, South Bend, New Carlisle, Plymouth, and Linwood, Illinois. To find out how affordable they are, visit yodersportablebuildings.com. YODERS portablebuildings.com. Want to see them in person? Just stop by Yoder's Portable Buildings on Washington Street in Valparaiso, open Monday through Saturday from 8 till 5.
Hey, can you blow up some balloons for Jack's party?
I can't. I'm so congested.
You need Sinex Saline from Vicks.
Sinex Saline Nasal Spray.
Yeah, just Sinex. Breathe.
Sinex Saline instantly clears everyday congestion associated with colds and year-round allergies with a gentle, ultra-fine mist that's no mess and easy to control.
Daddy, we need more balloons.
On it.
Enjoy life's important moments without congestion. Try Sinex Saline from Vicks. Just Sinex. Breathe. Use as directed.
Franciscan Health delivers advanced cancer care where every patient matters. Serving the residents of Rensselaer and beyond, we are privileged to offer personalized cancer treatments and world-class cancer services without the need to travel far. Fighting cancer is a brave battle, and our team of physicians and oncology nurses are here to support your journey of hope, healing, and triumph in the place you call home. To schedule your appointment in Rensselaer, go to franciscanhealth.org/cancercare.
Touhyville, now with even more Touhy.
Morning is an important time of day.
Are you awake?
I am awake.
But I'm not happy.
It is way too early for this, guys.
And I haven't even had my coffee yet.
So it's Tuesday.
Hey, it's only Tuesday.
Is it really?
Yep, nothing to get excited about.
Well, I, for one, am very excited about this. About what?
About what? About this show. What about this show?
It's showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you, hanging out, having fun, doing our thing. And I think now I'm sure that Facebook is really messing with my brain. So because I'm really like, this is I know I get hung up on weird things. So, but one of the things is that I don't want people to think that I'm like have this weird like screwed up giant ego. You know, I don't want people to think that. I have it. I just don't want people to think that. So
you're trying to keep it a secret.
So during the break, I've been messing around on Facebook trying to figure out the poll question thing. First of all, not only did the thing go away where you could pick from multiple, it has also left up there add a poll option where people could just add in their own things, which I always have like taken off. Now I'm messing around on my phone and the thing is back. Like now I can do a poll question where people can just pick like multiple things.
Okay, it's not like they are listening or anything.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, come on, messing with my brain. So now here's my quandary. Do I redo the poll question? You know, an hour into the show, you know, for National Radio Day? Do I just leave both up? Do I post the second one? I don't know. I know. I'm over obsessing on something that's stupid. It's a stupid poll question. All right. Portion of the show is running brought to us by our friends over at Supercuts. Don't just settle for a regular cut. Get yourself a Supercut today.
Look super.
At
super duper.
Rensselaer and Lowell, Valparaiso as well. I was thinking about going to get a haircut today before vacation for pictures.
That would be a good idea.
Yeah. Look at just slight shaggy, like just slightly.
Yeah.
And if it's at all hot, then it looks ridiculous.
It's not looking like it's going to be hot. I'm a little concerned about the beach.
Well, I think the beach is still going to be there no matter what. It doesn't go anywhere. It stays. Tina says she can get behind your idea of
free plastic surgery and
yeah.
putting it in the right spot.
Yeah, once you lose 60
it's a
pounds or whatever.
relocation plan.
Yeah.
Listen, I need to apply for the grant for
Right.
a relocation program.
Let's see. Sandy says, have a grand day. Sandy, you have a grand day. You don't hear that often. Have a grand day. I like that. Tiffany says, good morning to you both. Have a great day. Thank you, Tiffany. And Madison says, good morning. Of course, Madison. Now, good morning and get ready for school. Tiffany, get ready for school. Yes.
Yes.
Tiffany says, I listen to Touhyville and then country. Thank you.
Okay.
Touhyville, then country, hands down, says Dar. Then Jason says, thought you were growing it out to bring back the mullet. That's not what I'm doing. Listen, Jason, I have had the same hairdo since what do you call it? Hairstyle?
Yeah. Hairdo is from I don't know.
From the 70s, which is when I last changed my hairstyle.
Yep.
Yeah. I've had the same hairstyle almost my whole life. Twice I've done a little bit different. Once, like in the 80s, I did go a little mullety.
And they did something where you told them to cut
well, that was my mistake.
Right, but you liked it.
I did. So I did that.
I liked it.
And then once I tried to do spiked hair, which I've told that story where my 7th grade teacher made fun of me. So yeah. So which was not nice because
It's not nice.
No, he was Captain Comb Over. He had no hair on top of his head and just would pull all of it from each side into the middle like a rat's nest. So, but
take that, Captain Comb Over.
Listen, he's dead now. So karma. Hi.
Ooh. Yikes.
Take that.
That'll teach you.
That's what you get. You proud of yourself?
Jeez.
All right. So
don't get on Steve's bad side.
If you get on my bad side, someday you'll die.
Or you'll be dead.
Someday. Listen, we're all going to do that someday. All right. So a lot of people were talking about Snoop, including us at the Olympics. He was doing fun stuff. George sent me a thing over the weekend. He said, I don't understand everybody raising up this drug dealer. I don't think he was a drug dealer. Unless I missed something.
What, Snoop?
Yeah, I don't think
No.
I never hear about him.
He's always been a weed head, but
yeah, he's a big weed head. He likes the weed, but I never heard about him selling.
Now it's legal.
So maybe I'm wrong. I may have missed a story or two somewhere in the 90s. Maybe he did get arrested, but for many years he's just been he's a weed head, but he also does a lot of things with sports. He does a lot of things with youth football and other things like that. So anyway, I'm not saying he's a great role model. Don't get me wrong, but nor am I really a fan. I don't
know.
Well, I don't know that that we want to teach the kids that weed is the way. But
no.
I'm just saying. Anyway, there was another rapper at the Olympics who was quite involved, but just didn't get all the headlines. Flavor Flav and his big clock. So the U.S. women's water polo team came home empty-handed from the Olympics. They did not get any medals, but they did get to party it up with their sponsor, Flavor Flav. He sponsored the U.S. women's water polo team. So that means he put his money towards them for things that they needed to get to the Olympics. And then when they came back, he sponsored their trip to Vegas. Took the U.S. women's water polo team to Vegas. They were seen at Resorts World on Saturday getting VIP treatment at the club. Flav says, quote, I'm so proud of all these women. Look at all the support and attention brought to their sport and women's athletics. We changed the game. We're changing the game. And that is something big to celebrate. Most of all, thanks to all the players for welcoming me on the team and accepting my sponsorship. Paris was a special experience in my life, and we're just getting started. So that's pretty cool.
It's really cool because I was trying to. All right, so he's an estimated net worth of $2 million in 2024.
Flavor Flav?
Yep.
That's not a lot.
I know.
It's not like he's I'm not saying I wouldn't take $2 million if anybody's got it laying around. I'm okay. I'll take it. I'm not opposed to it. I'm just saying.
So he was a member of Public Enemy.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He most recently signed a 5-year sponsorship deal with USA Water Polo's women's and men's national teams.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Which means he's sponsoring them, not that they're paying him. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But I mean, it's not like he's got all this money rolling in. I don't see a lot of reruns of, Flavor of Love. I don't think the residuals are really pouring in on that. Just saying.
Okay, but here, so I guess there was a GoFundMe for them, and they hit their goal in a day once he started sharing it on his.
Gotcha. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, good.
Yep. So that's good.
Yeah. So he used his celebrity to raise a little bit more money for them. Right.
That's
great.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's cool.
I do too. I think that's really cool that he did that. Yeah. Yeah. I'm all for that. I like that a lot. So yeah, I think.
Yeah. He said, imagine spending 18 years taking your kid to every practice and game and working 2 to 3 jobs to buy equipment and then not being able to watch them play in the biggest game of their life. Oof, that chokes me up.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's really exciting.
Wow.
So good for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome that he did that. So all right. We got to take a break, but when we come back, we've got Frank taking on sports. We've got Find the Big Deal with Stragan Mantil. And then we got all kinds of fun stories to dive into this morning. Some showering habits, some weird landscapers getting in a fight. And
in the shower?
No, these are multiple
Just
stories.
Clarify.
Yes, and then we're going to talk about one of my irrational fears. So, so that'll be coming up, and I'm aware that it's irrational. So it's a silly one. So, all right, all that coming up and more. Stick around.
Tri-County School Corporation is hiring. They have several openings for the 2024-2025 school year, including substitute teachers, teacher aides, cafeteria staff, and custodial positions. Looking to make a difference in the lives of kids within your own community? Now's your chance. Full-time positions include benefits such as paid time off and vacation days. Pay is competitive, varying by position and experience. To apply, go to the Tri-County School Corporation website at trico.k12.in.us/employment to start your application. Come be a part of the team at Tri-County.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
In times of financial uncertainty, how can you stay on track? Call on someone who's invested in your success. I'm Christine Bogan, your Rensselaer Edward Jones financial advisor. At Edward Jones, we believe in building a complete picture of your financial life, including your unique goals and passions, so we can help you work toward achieving what's most important to you. Call me at 219-866-3788 or visit edwardjones.com to get started today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Well, Jeff, the news seems to be full of supply chain issues, delayed shipping, rising prices, and inflation. How's that affecting us here at Bjerk's Fine Jewelry?
Honestly, Liz, not in the least bit. Our prices are sharp as ever. Our values are the best in the business. You can compare the mega box stores, the internet, or even the big city diamond districts, and you still won't find the deals we offer.
Well, that will make our customers very happy, but I've heard that many businesses are struggling to find product and maintain inventories.
Not here at Bjerk's Fine Jewelry. We work very hard with our suppliers to make sure diamonds, gemstones, and jewelry continue to arrive and keep our selection fresh and exciting.
So let me get this straight. Our customers can stroll into Bjerk's and still get unbeatable prices, top-notch quality, first-class service, and the area's largest inventory to make the perfect jewelry choice?
You summed that up pretty well, Liz. But don't forget, we also have the area's largest selection of coins and precious metals bullion. Some dealers have really struggled to source sufficient quantities, but here at Bjerk's, we are fully stocked.
You know, Jeff, we're pretty lucky to have been serving the Lafayette community for over 75 years.
Shop smart, shop Bjerk's, Bjerk's.com.
Remember the neighborhood pharmacy? Always there, filling your prescriptions, answering your questions about which cough syrup is best, or to pick up a birthday card for mom. You could count on them to be there for you. That spirit is alive today at Glotzbaugh Pharmacy in Fowler because they are your family-owned and operated neighborhood pharmacy and convenience store. Glotzbaugh has a full pharmacy with pharmacists that can answer any questions you may have and help you with whatever you need. Glotzbaugh is also your one-stop shop for gift items, cards, helium balloons, energy drinks, pop, and liquor with the best beer prices in Benton County. Glotzbaugh also carries grass-fed, locally sourced meat, chicken, and sausage from Midwest Prime Farms. Perfect for the grill this summer. Glotzbaugh Pharmacy even has CBD products to relieve your aches and pains. Plus, they carry CBD products for your pets as well. Visit Glotzbaugh Pharmacy today at 500 South Grant Street in Fowler. And be sure to like Glotzbaugh Pharmacy on Facebook. From bandages to beer, Glotzbaugh Pharmacy's got you covered.
This is the story of the one. As a facility technician installing a new welding station, he knows getting the ventilation right is critical for safety. That's why when questions arise, there's Grainger. Grainger offers detailed technical product information online at his fingertips, so it's easy to find what he needs. Because when it comes to safety, having answers means he and his people can breathe a little easier. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. Go ahead, feel your engine. Admire that perfectly installed exhaust. Your vehicle's moving along this freeway like it was made from fresh installs and a whole lot of love. With eBay Motors, you get over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
This check of news brought to us by Fozzie Califf Appliances in Rensselaer and DeMott. Here's Russ Martin.
Northern Indiana Public Service Company announced Monday the completion of another solar project in its electric generation fleet. Calvary Solar is now online and operating. Calvary Energy Center, a 200-megawatt solar facility with an additional 45 megawatt of battery energy storage capability, is located in White County. The facility will produce enough energy to power approximately 60,000 homes and is expected to generate approximately $25 million in additional tax revenue for White County over the life of the project. Calvary Solar joins two additional solar projects in NIPSCO's electric generating portfolio, Indiana Crossroads Solar, also located in White County, and Dunn's Bridge 1 Solar, located in Jasper County. Dunn's Bridge 2 Solar, located in Jasper and Stark counties, is currently under construction. These solar projects, combined with NIPSCO's in-service wind projects, are returning 100% of the excess power sales and renewable energy credit sales from these existing renewable projects back to customers, which is nearly $80 million since 2021. Record high home prices have created more $1 million homes in the U.S. than ever before. CBS News business reporter Jason Brooks has more.
Redfin reports that more than 8% of homes are worth at least seven figures, a gain of nearly 8% from a year earlier, and more than double the number before the COVID outbreak in 2020. California leads the nation with the most million-dollar homes, with 80% of homes in San Francisco and San Jose worth at least $1 million. Redfin says there are still a handful of metro areas with virtually no homes worth $1 million, with less than 1% of homes topping seven figures in Cleveland, Detroit, Kansas City, and Pittsburgh.
Low inventories have maintained price growth, but new home listings have been gradually increasing in 2024, and that could eventually weigh on prices. As inflation continues to moderate, retirees are likely to see a smaller bump in their Social Security benefits in 2025. The latest estimate from the Senior Citizens League projects Social Security's cost of living adjustment will be 2.57% in 2025, down from the 3.2% this year. The lower COLA is due to easing in inflation, which dropped to 2.9 year over year in July, the lowest level in more than 3 years. A 2.6 COLA bump would be the smallest increase for seniors since 2020. 2021, but it's not yet set in stone. The next couple of months are crucial because the government uses third quarter data to collect the COLA. If inflation accelerates in August and September, that would be reflected in retirees' 2025 benefit increase. However, if the rise in consumer prices eases further, the COLA could be lower than last week's estimate. Each year, the government determines the COLA by comparing the average inflation rate from July to September to the same period the year before. The official announcement is made in October before showing up in your January check. And that's a look at your news. Have yourself a great day. Back to school savings start at Fozzie Califf Appliances. Daily life can be messy when your family's always on the go. Whirlpool's innovative laundry features help you wash more in a single load. From soccer uniforms to kids' favorite blankets, Fozzie Califf has a full selection of Whirlpool washers and dryers that will help you get laundry done faster, so you can spend more time making messes instead of cleaning up after them. For back-to-school savings on Whirlpool washers and dryers, see the crew at Fozzie Califf Appliances in DeMott and Rensselaer.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
87-year-old Harriet Thill of Rensselaer passed away Wednesday, July 31st. Funeral services for Harriet will be held this morning at 11 with Pastor Carrie Robinson officiating. Jackson Funeral Service of DeMott has been entrusted with arrangements. 72-year-old Dina K. George of Rensselaer passed away August 14th. A visitation will be held at Jackson Funeral Chapel in Rensselaer this afternoon from 2 until 7 Central. A funeral service will take place in the same location on Wednesday morning at 10:30 with Pastor Jeff Seeger officiating. Interment will be at Weston Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to the First Christian Church of Rensselaer. To share memories and/or condolences, please visit jacksonfuneral.com. 79-year-old Mary Bennett Zerby of Rossville passed away Thursday, August 15th. Visitation will be Thursday, August 22nd from 4 until 6 p.m. at Steinke Funeral Home of Morocco. Funeral services for Mary Bennett Zerby will be held on Thursday at 6 p.m. at Steinke Funeral Home of Morocco with Pastor Wayne Williams officiating. Burial will be at Oakland Cemetery in Morocco at a later date. Steinke Funeral Home has been entrusted with the arrangements. 71-year-old Billy Allen Tryon of Rensselaer passed away August 12th. A visitation at Jackson Funeral Chapel in Rensselaer will be held Thursday from 5 until 7 p.m. Central Time. A joint memorial service with military rites for both Billy and Suzanne Tryon will take place at 7 p.m. Central with Pastor Bill Taylor officiating. In lieu of flowers, memorial contributions may be made to the family. To share memories and/or condolences, please visit jacksonfuneral.com. 73-year-old Sandra Cady of Osceola passed away on Friday, August 9th at Holy Cross Rehabilitation Center in South Bend. Visitation will be on a Saturday from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. at Steinke Funeral Home of Morocco. Funeral services for Sandra Cady will be held Saturday afternoon at 1 at Steinke Funeral Home in Morocco with Pastor Bill Taylor officiating. Burial will follow at Oakland Cemetery in Morocco. In lieu of flowers, donations may be made to your local animal shelter. Steinke Funeral Home has been entrusted with the arrangements. 72-year-old Roy Roger Wireman of Madairyville, formerly of Rensselaer, passed away Friday, August 9th at Franciscan Health Hospital in Crown Point. Private burial will be in Goodway Cemetery in Madairyville. Arrangements have been entrusted to Frayne Mortuary Corey Albright Chapel in Madairyville. And that's a look at area funeral announcements brought to you by the Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by George Ade Memorial Healthcare Center.
Today, sunny and breezy with a high near 74. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 46. Wednesday, sunny with a high near 75. Wednesday night, mostly clear with a low around 48. Thursday, sunny with a high near 77. Thursday night, mostly clear with a low around 53.
That's your forecast from the Vaughn Materials Weather Center. Call Vaughn Materials for dirt, rock, decorative stone, or mulch. Delivery available. Call 219-816-1142 or visit their website at vaughnexcavating.com.
In March 2023, the USDA announced over $1 billion in funding through the Rural Energy for America program, offering grants and guaranteed loans to encourage ag producers and rural small businesses to implement energy efficiency improvements and renewable energy solutions. The USDA is sponsoring a free informational seminar that will explain currently available incentives, including specific details about the Rural Energy for America grant program. Join us Thursday, August 22nd from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Top Link Business Center in Rensselaer. Pre-register online at hsisolar.com to reserve your spots.
Kentland Classic Rock lives here. 97.7 FM WLQI. The Q.
Welcome to Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. It's brought to us by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
Pleasant. Good Tuesday. Here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprinkle. Boys High School Soccer opening up the season on Monday. A 7-2 win for Kankakee Valley over host Rensselaer Central. Michael Hansen, the star attraction for the Cougars, a 5-goal game. Major League Baseball, the two-city 6-game road trip for the White Sox, making its second stop on Monday, Northern California, and the first of 3 with the San Francisco Giants. White Sox dropped to 1-3 on the trip and on the short end of a 5-3 final. Scoreless through the first 4 innings, White Sox got on the board in the 5th. Luis Robert Jr., an RBI single, driving in Brooks Baldwin from second. Robert, a 3-hit night. The lead would evaporate in the bottom half of the frame. Giants getting the White Sox starter, Jonathan Cannon, producing a 4th spot. Cannon, 6 innings, 5 runs allowed on 8 hits. Cannon now 2-7, just 1 win over his previous 10 outings. Both clubs combining for 23 total hits, 12 for the Giants, White Sox with 11. The White Sox did leave the tying run at second in the 9th. It's game 2 of the set, White Sox and Giants on Tuesday. We'll have it on both Bear Country, 104.5 FM and 98 Gold. White Sox Network pregame, 8 p.m. Central, first pitch, 8:45 p.m. Central. White Sox Monday claiming former New York Yankees right-handed reliever Yaniel De Los Santos off waivers. He also has pitched this season with the San Diego Padres to make room on the roster for De Los Santos. Right-hander Matt Foster, who recently returned from Tommy John surgery, optioned to AAA Charlotte. Following off day Monday, Cubs roll on with their 6-game homestand. The Detroit Tigers dropped by Wrigley Field on Tuesday. Cubs currently 5.5 back for the 3rd and final NL wildcard spot with 4 clubs ahead of them. NFL, as the preseason enters the final week of games, Colts busy on Monday signing Mike Panashik, a free agent center who this past spring earned all UFL honors playing for the St. Louis Battlehawks. Also signed with the Colts, undrafted free agent linebacker Mike Smith Jr., who played his college ball at Baylor, coming off the active non-football illness list. Defensive tackle Raekwon Davis, while center Ryan Cole goes on injured reserve. Colts waiving injured guard Josh Sills. However, if he clears waivers, will revert to the Colts injured reserve list. Following Saturday's preseason win against the Cincinnati Bengals at Soldier Field, Bears back on the practice field Monday at Hallis Hall in Lake Forest, Illinois. Good showing at QB from Caleb Williams' backup Tyson Bagent, tossing 7 of 8 for 87 yards. And that's a look at your sports for this Tuesday. I'm Frank Sprinkle.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
All righty, let's play Find the Big Deal with Strachan Van Til. Give me a call, 219-866-4104. Looking for the price on Kellogg's 8 to 12-ounce boxes on sale this week at Strachan Van Til. 219-866-4104. Let me know the price on that. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Strachan Van Til and Touhyville. Good luck.
2 hours ago, Kyle arrived at the bar.
Hey, what's everyone drinking?
30 minutes ago, Kyle got his friends another round of drinks.
Cheers.
5 minutes ago, Kyle decided to drive home drunk. A minute ago, a law enforcement officer pulled up behind Kyle.
Sir, have you been drinking tonight?
A chain of events that began 2 hours ago is about to change Kyle's whole world. Drive sober or get pulled over. Paid for by NHTSA.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies candidates with the right skills, sends you great matches, then you can easily invite them to apply. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. See for yourself. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free to try ZipRecruiter for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Babes, what are you doing?
What? I'm just mowing the lawn.
No, it's blazing hot and dry out here. Don't you remember? Smokey Bear says.
Avoid using power equipment when it's windy or dry.
Where'd you learn this?
Oh, it's on
SmokeyBear.com with many other wildfire prevention tips.
Right. Thanks, honey bear.
Because remember, only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
As fall approaches, you have a lot to prepare for. Back to school, sporting events, family gatherings, and staying on top of your health. The virus that causes COVID-19 continues to evolve. So this fall, no matter what you're prepping for, you can prioritize your family's health and make a game plan for COVID-19 vaccination. Ask your doctor or pharmacist to learn more. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Congratulations to Kathy and DeMont. She knew that Kellogg's cereal is on sale this week for just $1.88 each when you buy 2. I saw that yesterday. I meant to grab some, and then I walked right past it. But $1.88 for $1.88 per box. You have to buy 2. I'll gladly buy 2.
Mm-hmm.
With everything that's going up in price, $1.88 for cereal is fantastic. Ordering groceries online has never been easier. Visit Strega Mantell's website, shop.stregamantell.com for shopping. That's how you do it online. You don't need any other apps or anything. You just use theirs. Shop.stregamantell.com. Sign up using your rewards account, login, and password. Strega Mantell, life made simple. Food made easy. All right, your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card will be up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages. Head over there, comment with the price and the same item. You'll be entered in for a chance to win. We'll draw the winner next week.
Is your garage full of stuff? Wouldn't it be nice to be able to park your car in there? Don't rent a storage unit. Instead, rent to own a portable storage unit from Yoder's Portable Buildings. Yoder's has a large selection of portable storage sheds, garages, cabins, gazebos, and offices in your choice of metal or wood. From 8 by 8 feet to 16 by 48, Yoder's is affordable with monthly rent to own prices starting less than $100 a month. And there's no credit check. Yoder's even has free delivery and setup. All you need is the first month's rent and a security deposit. And if you ever move, they can easily move with you. And there's 10 locations in Valparaiso, Lowell, Wanata, LaPorte, Michigan City, Knox, Rensselaer, South Bend, New Carlisle, Plymouth, and Linwood, Illinois. To find out how affordable they are, visit yodersportablebuildings.com. YODERS portablebuildings.com. Want to see them in person? Just stop by Yoder's Portable Buildings on Washington Street in Valparaiso, open Monday through Saturday from 8 till 5.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
In March 2023, the USDA announced over $1 billion in funding through the Rural Energy for America program, offering grants and guaranteed loans to encourage ag producers and rural small businesses to implement energy efficiency improvements and renewable energy solutions. The USDA is sponsoring a free informational seminar that will explain currently available incentives, including specific details about the Rural Energy for America grant program. Join us Thursday, August 22nd from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Top Link Business Center in Rensselaer. Pre-register online at hsisolar.com to reserve your spots.
Presenting a Gain Flings love story. Dear love of my life, we were on the 12B bus this morning when I caught A whiff. A scent so fresh, so life-changing, I had to find its source. Alas, I didn't know if you were the woman in the pink freshly washed cardigan or the retired mailman next to me, but I knew one of you was my soulmate. Ah, the scent of Gain Flings. Try Gain Flings with OxyBoost and Febreze.
Tonight's Mega Millions jackpot is an estimated $498 million. Play Mega Millions for just the jackpot and get 2 quick picks for $3. Drawings are every Tuesday and Friday. Get your Mega Millions just the jackpot ticket today. Play responsibly.
97.7 The Q. Touhyville. 2 Tuohys are better than one.
And now it's time for America's favorite daytime fun show.
This guy right here, he totally gets it.
Millions of people tuning in.
Now this is what the music industry is all about.
Shut your mouth, I can't hear the radio. He has an iron grip on the stored radio. He forces us to listen only to show tunes, even though we voted unanimously for adult contemporary.
All we hear is Radio Gaga, Radio Gaga, Radio Gaga.
I'll just be here listening to my tunes.
And if you're thinking about changing the station,
Don't you do it!
as we say in the radio business,
All we hear is Radio Gaga, Radio Gaga.
Listen to this example of thrilling music in stereo.
Welcome to Touhyville. Steve Cheryl with you here, hanging out, doing our thing on a fun time Tuesday. Also, National Radio Day.
It's our day.
Yes.
It's our day.
Yes. Portion of the show is brought to us by our friends over at the National Sweet Corn Festival. It's 80 years of sweet ears. That's right. The 80th Annual Sweet Corn Festival going on August 29th through September 2nd. Sponsored by the Hoops and JCs. Lots of great stuff for everyone to do. Fun for everybody in the family, from the Demolition Derby to the Carnival rides to the Midway to the beer tent, bingo, and more. Have fun. August 29th through the second day of September. So lots of great stuff there for folks in Hoopston. Also want to mention our friends over at Jasper County REMC. Lots of great stuff for folks 55 and older. How about painting with friends the last Tuesday of every month at the Rensselaer Senior Center? How about the Books and Banter Book Club the first Tuesday of each month at the Rensselaer Senior Center? How about Seniors in Motion Tuesdays and Thursdays going on? Just get yourself moving a little bit. That's it all helps. And
work off the breakfast.
That's right. If you want breakfast, Monday through Friday at the Fozzie Senior Center on State Road 10, 7:30 to 9. Enjoy a variety of self-serve breakfast items to get your morning off to a great beginning. Delicious and nutritional items at a nominal donation. Must be 55 and older, though, for all that. So enjoy all of that they have to offer there at Jasper County Community Services. Find out more if you go to their Facebook page. So Tiffany says, love listening to you guys. Thank you, Tiffany. We love that you love to listen to us. I broke. I put up a second poll question. So pick from which one you want to use. And I figured
you said I'm broke. I'm like, what?
Yeah, no, I broke. I had to put the other one up there. So, okay. So feel free to vote on either one. Here's again, Facebook. One allows you guys to add your own options to it, but not vote on more than one. The other one allows you to vote on more than one and not add options to it. What the Zuck? All right. I'm going to call my friend Zuckerberg. I watched your stupid movie over the weekend. Come on. Although I don't think he's a fan of that movie. I don't think.
No, I'm going to think not.
But Aaron Sorkin said it is not a perfect portrayal of him. He took creative license. So, so our poll question today on National Radio Day: what do you listen to on the radio? We gave you Touhyville, WLQI, Bear Country, 98 Gold streaming options, and then you guys can comment with whatever else. So, I thought I had left it open for you guys to be able to add your own options, figuring if you want to put another station in there, you could. I didn't want to tell you what other stations were out there and help them out, but if you wanted to mention another station, you could. So Jason says I normally listen to Pandora or XM after us. So which is okay. It's not it's not right, but I get it. Sometimes you just got to have some other options. You got to move it around a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I like to do all kinds of stuff. It depends on what I'm in the mood for. Sometimes I'm in the mood for Spotify. Sometimes I'm in the mood for podcasts. Sometimes I'm in the mood for an audiobook.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I'm in the mood to rock out. Sometimes
Yeah,
I'm in the mood for 98 Gold.
Yeah, I'm the same. I go from listening to Christian Chris Tomlin music to be moved and to Bruno Mars.
Yeah. Yeah. It just depends on what I'm in the mood for.
Andy Grammer, that kind of stuff. So.
Yeah. But I obviously, it's National Radio Day. I obviously have a love for radio, but I always have. Like, it's not just because I own 3 radio stations. I've always loved radio as a medium. I mean, it's why I get into it. I used to like listening to Jonathan Brandmeier on my way to work, or on my way to school when I was a kid.
All I can remember is the boombox and then Casey Kasem.
Sure.
And hitting like going to the bathroom, stop, pausing, and then coming back, and then hitting record and like all the tapes like that. Yeah.
To record the songs off the radio. Yeah. That was like the first Napster.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I used to love, but I always liked the radio shows. I always liked the music. Yes. When I was younger, recording the songs off of Z95, I remember.
But I loved all the little things they would tell us about the bands and the stats. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just loved Casey Kasem and Dick Clark's voices.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It just, yeah.
Yeah, I remember how blown away I was when I realized Casey Kasem, I think he was the voice of Robin on Super Friends, and I think he was the voice of Shaggy on Scooby-Doo. And I was like,
really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay, I was today years old.
Yeah, and I remember just like my mind being blown. Hi, good morning. You're on the air. Who's this?
Yeah, Steve. Captain Stubby still on WLS on Saturday morning.
What was the name again?
Captain Stubby.
Yeah, Captain Stubby.
Oh, I don't know.
I haven't heard about it for quite a while.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he's still on WLS on Saturday mornings. I don't know. I'm not. You too, sir. I'm not really familiar with Captain Stubby.
I'm looking it up right
I know
now.
quite a few radio shows, but yeah, I used to love Jonathan Brandmeier. I used to
Chuck
love
Bill.
Chuck Bill, is that his name?
Chuck Bill.
Still around?
Yeah.
All
I don't
right.
know. I'm looking. Oh, okay. It was in the 60s.
Gotcha. Yeah, I liked Jonathan Brandmeier. I used to listen to John Landecker when my parents would listen to him. I liked
Well, and that's
Kevin
funny
Matthews
because
in
then you
Chicago.
worked for him.
I know. Well, that's what was so weird when I got asked. So my choices were to work in the afternoon or to work in the morning. And I knew at that point when I was getting into radio, I wanted to do morning radio. I wanted to do this.
Yeah.
And I remember in the interview, they said, it was John Landecker, and I knew my parents loved him, but I also knew my dad had been listening to Dick Biondi since he was a late teenager.
Oh.
So AM radio used to do this thing with the signal, how it could like travel and stuff. I don't know all the technical side of it. My dad was in boot camp in Texas before he went to Vietnam. And he would listen to Dick Biondi at night on a transistor radio in Texas. They could hear him. And yeah. So he used to always, my dad used to always sing on top of a pizza, to us, because that's a Dick Biondi would sing. So when they used to listen to Landecker in the morning, because that's what they liked, the oldie station. So when I had the opportunity to work for John Landecker, I jumped on it. And immediately,
did your parents think that was the coolest thing ever?
They did. They thought it was really cool. And then that's when they started to think like the radio thing was real. Like like it was. I mean, I went to a school that is now much bigger, but at the time, it was in an office space in a building of other offices. It was like a 16-week course.
Yeah.
So but yeah, they. I remember the woman who's interviewing me. I mean, because I'm 18, 19, and she said, "Okay, this means you have to be there every day at 4:00 in the morning." And I said, "Okay, no problem." She goes, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like that's where I want to learn. Like that's what I want to do.
Who
like
you want to learn from.
And everybody that I went to school with, the school told all of us, go work at smaller stations. You're going to learn how to do more. Go work at suburban radio stations. You're going to learn to do more, and you got a better chance of getting a job. And I said, no, I want to learn from the guy that like is doing this big time and like has the freedom to do what he wants. And yeah. So that's what I did. I went to go work for Landecker, and I would get there every day at 4:00 in the morning until one day I didn't, and I got in trouble, and the producer said, "Listen, John told me to fire you today because you overslept and got here at 7." And
did you beg for your job?
So no, I just said, well, that's a shame. I go, I'm I learned my lesson. It was a mistake, and I overslept. And at the time I was working, I did the morning show. I worked at a bank. I went to school, and I'd go back and do the morning show. So I was sleeping about 3 hours a day.
Okay. So you just kind of collapsed.
Slept right through, and it happened. And at the time, I think I maybe had like 2 days left in my internship. Like it wasn't like I had a lot left. So I wasn't being cocky. I was just kind of like, okay, well, that's a real shame. I go, I said, I think what I bring to the table. I said, I'm sorry that John's upset that he didn't have his breakfast on time this morning, but there's more to this than that. I felt pretty confident in that, and he agreed, and that's why he said, he fought for me to stay, and then actually for about the next year, they didn't have a budget for me. I worked once a week where John paid me out of his pocket as an extra producer once a week.
Wow.
Yeah. After my internship was done. So,
wow.
And just did production stuff behind the scenes, cutting stuff, editing things, best of things like that. So, yeah. So, yeah. But I did learn my lesson. I never overslept again. I mean, it did scare me on the inside.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah.
Right.
So, anyway, none of that is why you called. Tiffany says Madison says she loves waking up. She says you guys rock. Well, that's very nice.
Thank
Madison.
you, Madison.
Madison, have yourself a great day at school, and learn all kinds of important things so you don't end up in radio. All right. Let's take a break. When we come back, I'm going to get to my irrational fear.
I want to hear this.
Yeah. So that'll be coming up shortly. Stick around.
Weather is brought to you by Alliance Bank.
Today, sunny and breezy with a high near 74. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 46. Wednesday, sunny with a high near 75. Wednesday night, mostly clear with a low around 48. Thursday, sunny with a high near 77. Thursday night, mostly clear with a low around 53.
That's your forecast from the Vaughn Materials Weather Center. Call Vaughn Materials for dirt, rock, decorative stone, or mulch. Delivery available. Call 219-816-1142 or visit their website at vaughnexcavating.com.
Joanne, are you sure this is a good idea? You really want me to shoot you out of a cannon?
A buyer called and wanted to know what the roof looked like, so I'm going to get a good picture.
The team at Jenkins Realtors will go above and beyond to help you buy or sell your home. Since 1976, Jenkins Realtors have been helping the people in our community buy the home of their dreams or make that move by selling their home. Call 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended.
Did you get a good picture?
For the best frozen custard around, it's gotta be the Sycamore Drive-In in Monticello. They say all good things must come to an end, and this Labor Day, Monday, September 2nd, will be your last chance this season to enjoy a mouth-watering, taste bud-exploding red, white, and blue banana split at the Sycamore Drive-In. Fall enthusiasts, this is your time to treat that sweet tooth with the newly added Apple Pie Delights, a slice of pie with a scoop of ice cream on top, along with the Sycamore Drive-In's apple cider slushie. slushies. Pumpkin lovers, you'll achieve pumpkin nirvana. Whether it's pumpkin frozen custard, a pumpkin spice latte, or the mind-blowing pumpkin cheesecake praline bubba. All available until the Sycamore Drive-In closes for the season on Sunday, September 29th. The Sycamore Drive-In, 923 West Washington Street in Monticello, behind the Bank of Wolcott, open Tuesday through Sunday, 11 to 9. Be sure to follow them on Facebook for their flavor of the day and other mouth-watering specials.
Hello? Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Franciscan Health delivers advanced cancer care where every patient matters. Serving the residents of Rensselaer and beyond, we are privileged to offer personalized cancer treatments and world-class cancer services without the need to travel far. Fighting cancer is a brave battle, and our team of physicians and oncology nurses are here to support your journey of hope, healing, and triumph in the place you call home. To schedule your appointment in Rensselaer, go to franciscanhealth.org/cancercare.
It's better over here. If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has an exclusive rate plan just for you. Right now, get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings versus Verizon and AT&T. Plus, you can get one of the latest 5G phones free when you add a line. That's right, a free 5G phone. Experience all this and more on America's largest 5G network. So why wait? At T-Mobile, customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for only $30 a line. Just go to T-Mobile.com/choice55 or visit your local store to make the switch.
With AutoPay using debit or bank account plus taxes and fees, 45% off 2 lines versus AT&T Starter and Verizon Welcome. Plan benefits vary. Free phones up to $300 off with 24 monthly bill credits and qualifying new line for well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 device connection charge. Contact us before canceling entire account to continue remaining bill credits. Bill credits end if you pay off device early. See details at T-Mobile.com.
97.7 The Q. Touhyville. 2 Touhies are better than 1.
It's Tuesday.
And now it's time again for your favorite
show.
This better be good.
Why? Why does it have to be?
Why would they keep tuning in? Wouldn't tune in. That wouldn't be a good thing for you.
And why is that?
Why? Why is that?
Because if you don't, you'll miss it.
Miss what? Greatest show ever.
It's the greatest show of all time. On a Tuesday?
I guess we'll find out soon enough.
Boom! It's showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you, having fun on a Tuesday morning. Happy Radio Day, everybody. Celebrating our industry this morning. It's our day. Portion of the show is brought to us by our friends over at Jasper County REMC. They made some changes to their pay-by-phone system. So if you pay your bill for Jasper County REMC directly by phone, you now want to use the number 219-866-4601 and then prompt 1. Yeah. So you can find that as well if you didn't memorize it while I said it on their Facebook page and on the Q Facebook page. So you can find it there. So pay by phone changes at Jasper County REMC. If you've been using 844 REMC Pay, you now use 219-866-4601, prompt number 1. Also want to mention our friends over at Virk's Fine Jewelry. Coins, bullion for both the collector and the investor, from experts to beginners. Experience the difference buying, selling, and trading at Virks.com, or visit them in person at the corner of 18th and Main in Lafayette. That's Virks.com. Okay, so my irrational fear. I know that it makes no sense. I'm fully aware that it's like that lots of people do it. I do not start the washer, the dryer, or the dishwasher if I'm not going to be home. Don't know why. I just have a thing where I think to myself, with the dishwasher and the washing machine, what if something pops off, a hose pops, something happens, and water starts spraying? If I'm there, I can put a stop to it. If not, it's just going to keep flowing.
Okay.
So I don't have enough laundry and or dishes to do that I have to do it when I'm not home.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm home enough that I just feel like I'll just do it. I will load the dishwasher, and then when I come home, like from work, I'll just hit the button and start it, and then I know it's done. I once in a while, it's rare, will start the dishwasher when I go to bed, but usually it's like, yeah, I usually will leave it till I'm around and to do it.
Very interesting.
So
I
know
did
it's
not know that.
I know
about
it's
you.
irrational. And then the dryer, I always think like, especially if I have A's,
Mhm.
I'm always like, what if something happens and I'm not there? Like, what if it overdries, or I don't know, the sparks and starts a fire or something,
Yeah.
and I'm not there. If I'm there and that happens, I can grab him and get out of the house.
Yeah.
If not, I'm here. And then I find out that the house is on fire. You know what I mean? Like,
God forbid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's, I have friends that happened to, that they were away for the day at just like at a barbecue or something. And yeah.
Ooh.
And a neighbor had like called on the, on the fire happening. And so the fire department, but they found out like as they were driving up their block, like, just coming home from a
The
barbecue for
dog.
the day. And
Did they have a dog or cat?
I don't think they had any pets
Okay.
at the time. Yeah. But I'm
Oof.
just saying that's how they lost their house. So yeah. So I bring this up as my irrational fear,
Okay.
and now I feel it's sort of founded. 29-year-old woman in Kansas started her dishwasher before jumping into bed this month. Less than an hour later, she woke up to smoke alarms going off. Her husband ran downstairs to find a raging fire in their kitchen. Turned out their dishwasher malfunctioned and sparked a fire in their kitchen. Luckily, they got their 2 kids out. Everyone's okay. Firefighters saved their house, but there was enough damage that they had to leave the house for 6 months. She posted a video of the damage, telling people to think twice before running any major appliances at night, and also, of course, make sure your smoke detectors work.
See, and that's how I think. I'll do it at night so I don't have to listen to Yeah.
Yep.
And a lot of times I do laundry and then
leave.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I said, I
very
know it's an
interesting.
irrational fear, and then
It's not irrational.
and then I
though.
hear that and I go, okay, now it's not going to change anytime soon. Yeah, it's just one of those things where I'm just like, what if, and there's not too many things that I live in fear of. I mean, usually I'm the one that goes, it's all going to be fine. We're going to figure this out. We're going to figure that out. Whatever it is, we're going to figure, so I don't live in fear of a lot of things, but that's just one of those things where I just go, why? It's
Yeah.
the same reason I rarely will pass people on a 2-lane highway, because I'm always like, what if? Like, what?
Yeah.
Where do I gotta?
Right. Where do I have to
What's
be
the
in such a
plus that
rush?
I
Right.
get out of this? That I'm gonna get somewhere a little bit fast. Okay, I will do it if it looks like there's something wrong with someone's car, like that, like their flashers are on. I got to go around. It's a slow truck. It's a slow like farm implement or something like, I mean, that's different. But
Yeah, but those farm implements, really, I'm so careful about them because they're so wide and big.
Yeah. Well, and for you and I, it's not something we're used to.
Correct.
I don't know how to tell you guys this. We didn't see a lot of big farm equipment driving down the road in Chicago. Didn't happen a lot.
This is true.
So it's something we have to get used to. Timothy says I never leave anything going when I'm not home or asleep after that. Yeah. See, that's how I am, Tiffany. Melanie says, let me tell you, we've had several household tragedies within a year. The refrigerator ice maker line leaked and ruined our floor. A toilet did the same, and our hot water heater leaked and caused more damage, all in a year's time. See, and those are all appliances that there's not a thing you can do about it. You couldn't have planned that,
Right.
That something would happen like that. But yeah, it's, you never know what's going to happen. So that's why I'm like, why tempt it? I don't have that much laundry that I can't get it done on the weekend.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's definitely something to think about.
I can go home at night. It's just me. I can do a load, dry a load, fold it, and that's one load. And for me, that's the majority of my laundry. Like you looked up at me about an hour ago and you said, are you packed for vacation yet? We're leaving tomorrow morning. And I said, no. And you said, are you somewhat packed? And I said, no. I said, I don't even have enough clean underwear yet. I'll have to do laundry tonight to get packed tonight. And that's okay. Like I'll go home from work. I mean, I probably have the equivalent of 2 loads of laundry to do. So that's each load takes about a half an hour, and another 40 in the dryer, and you're done. So an hour for each load, and then I'm all packed. So other than that, I've got all the other stuff.
And this
done.
is where we just differ, and it's fine because we're just different people. I'm done. Like I just need to put my makeup that I used this morning, like literally take it into the bag and put the bag into the suitcase and the end. I can't.
I saw your suitcases in the living room yesterday when I came over. Yeah, crazy. Tiffany says, have fun on vacation. Can we go? LOL.
Can we go?
We're excited. We're going to go to South Haven. We went there last year, almost the same week last year. Our pictures are popping up this week for us.
This week.
So,
But it's that whole thing of like the summer is like run, 6-day weeks, run. And then on the way home from Goodstock, it felt like someone went to the balloon, and I was like, just because we ran, and it was like into Saturdays, and then and it was truly a fun. It was a blessing. So it's not a complaint like, but it runs from the beginning of June pretty much all the way until the 3rd week of August. And then,
Well, and this was your first time really doing all this. So it's
didn't have half an idea of how to do what I did.
Yeah. So, but
which is exciting.
Yeah.
More exciting than scary, but there's that scary part in it. And then a lot of it is like, seat of your pants. Okay. This changed, announce this, Yeah.
Yep. Tiffany says, enjoy. Can't wait to see pics. Well, if you follow us on social media, you'll see pics.
Yeah. You'll see lots of pics of my favorite fish sandwich. That's what you're going to see a lot of.
Yes, absolutely.
Admiral Jack's.
All right. Michael Keaton was asked recently if he cared that the Batgirl movie that he made was scrapped and shelved. So here's the deal. So they made a Batgirl movie last year, which I was looking forward to. I thought it was going to be exciting, but to be truthful, I was mostly looking forward to it for the idea that Michael Keaton was really going to be the co-star of it. I don't know much about it. From what I understood, it was going to be Batman, the 90s Batman, Michael Keaton, essentially mentoring Batgirl on the things that he does, and how to teach her how to do, so I thought he was going to be a big part of the movie.
Was it called Batgirl Mansplaining Batgirl?
No. Listen,
This
It
is
had
how you
nothing to
swing
do
from a
with-
rope.
All right, with your women equality stuff, okay?
All
This
right, with
was
your
this-
women equality stuff.
Listen, listen.
Woo!
He
Are we having fun
was
yet?
teaching Batgirl how to do the bat. Not everybody knows how to do the Batman stuff, you know.
How do you know it wasn't Batgirl who taught him how to do his stuff?
I didn't write the movie, woman. I'm just saying from what I understood of what the movie was supposed to be. I didn't make
Here's
it.
how I saw it, and I saw a scene of it. Okay, take off your apron and put down your spatula.
That's right.
And bake the cake later. We've got people to save.
Yes,
okay,
that's right.
Froof up your hair.
You can make dinner after we save
Go put
Gotham.
on your spandex leggings. Come on.
Listen, Batman is not sexist. We're not going to turn this into that. Listen,
You're the one who said your feminist ways. Like,
listen, he made Robin wear a Speedo, tights, and elf shoes. Okay, so it's not like he was good to him either. Okay.
Go put on your sports brassiere.
I always used to think about that as Robin got older. Like, do you think he ever went to Batman and just kind of went, "Can I wear pants?
Right?
Like,
Can we update
like,
this little get up of mine? Yeah.
Do I have to go out and save Gotham in like tights? Like, can I?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, can I put on pants? Like, I mean, we could. I mean, and how come your mask covers your whole head? I get like a Zorro mask. Everybody knows who I am. All the kids at school are making fun of me. They know. They're like, "Oh, there's Robin." No, I'm not.
I'm pretending to be.
I'm
Yeah.
Dick Grayson. Stop it. Just knock it off, guys. Come on. Yeah.
I changed my voice.
Yeah.
No.
So in the interim of them making Batgirl and putting it out, DC Films, or DC in general, got a new person in charge, in charge of the whole thing. And apparently the movie was like really bad. Like whoever made it was
Little lady, paging little lady. That's code word for we have to save the city.
Listen, I can't help it that
Paging little lady. Little lady.
Here's what I don't like, though, honestly, about the whole Batman thing, because I love Batman. For some reason, over like the last 5 years, I mean, I know they made the Batman with Robert Pattinson, that was good, but now it's going to take another like 40 years before they make another one.
Was he good?
I liked him. Yeah, I thought he was good.
You did?
Yeah.
Because he to me is. I don't know what.
I mean, really, I mean, Batman.
My favorite was Michael Keaton.
I like Adam West and Michael Keaton, but really, I mean, Batman comics, I mean, he is a brooding, dark kind of guy, and Twilight Boy can do that. You know, I mean, it's
Twilight Boy can do that.
Whatever. So
Twilight Boy is dark.
Yeah. So I kind of I did like it. I didn't like it as much as the Christian Bale. That was for movies go, that was really up there for me. Those are some great movies. I mean, really well done movies.
Yeah.
But I don't like all the side stuff that they're doing with Batman. Like the Gotham TV show I watched because I like Batman.
Yeah.
But it was
no bueno.
It was all about Gotham without Batman. Like Bruce Wayne was like a kid, you know. So the last episode he became Batman. I just,
Okay.
So kind of like Smallville, I didn't really care for that. Like a teenage Superman, like I didn't care for that.
Okay.
Now there's going to be a spinoff to the Batman. There's going to be a HBO series called The Penguin, which I'm going to watch.
Right.
But I just want Batman. I just want Batman.
Well, they called me the other day and they wanted to cast Ace and Superdog.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm good.
Bat Dog.
Yeah, I'm in. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
Mhm.
So
and they
anyway,
asked me to sing the opening. Bat Dog.
That was like a combination of
Mana mana mana
Yeah,
mana
yeah,
mana
what-
mana
yeah,
mana
yeah.
mana Bat
Yeah,
Dog.
what is mana mana? It's that's like I'm trying to think of what was that other show, mana mana mana
Mana
ba-
beep,
ba-
beep, beep.
yeah.
Mana mana beep, 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 beep.
So anyway, so the Batgirl movie got canceled. They made it and they were like, it's so bad we're not even putting it out. It's not good. So
how do people get paid then? Is it considered a loss? Is it an insurance company thing? Is it like
they write it off on their Warner Brothers writes it off on their taxes as like just a complete loss? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's how bad it was.
Probably doesn't like. It could probably be like $1 zillion, and they're like, okay, that didn't affect us.
Right, but that's how bad of a movie it was that they wrote off millions. So and they tried to do a Batgirl TV series for a little while too, but I just don't think it was geared towards people like me. It was just, I don't know, it was a lot of teen stuff, and then there was like
what year
sexual
was
stuff, and it was just like I'm like, I don't need any of that in my Batman. I don't need it. You know?
No, and don't do that just because she's a woman.
I know.
Like, don't.
I
Like,
know.
we don't have to sexualize it
and then
for it to be cool.
And then the woman that played Batgirl.
Yeah.
Who
was it?
I don't even remember, but something Rose or something, and she didn't like all the attention, so then she quit after one season. Like I don't understand this. You want to be an actress, you get a role on a TV show, it becomes a decent hit, people recognize you, and now you quit. So then they had to get a second Batgirl that came in, and it was just a mess. So anyway, Batgirl was canceled by Warner Brothers last year, even though it was nearly finished. And Michael Keaton played Batman again, like he did in the Flash movie. Keaton said he was proud of his time as Batman and that Tim Burton deserves more credit for taking a chance on him. He says, I'm nothing but only respectful and grateful 100%. I like to prove everybody wrong. It's fun for me. Because, everybody went nuts when they picked Ben Affleck to be Batman. But this was pre-internet. People don't realize how mad Batman fans were when they picked Michael Keaton. They're like, what do you mean?
Really?
Well, at the time, they're like, what do you mean Mr. Mom is going to be Batman? Seriously? Like, we're getting a comedic actor to be Batman? You're going to ruin it. And he was great.
Huh.
So,
see, he's one of my favorite actors, to be honest with you. I love him in what was the drug thing? Oh my gosh, he was just in on Hulu, where he played the doctor Dope Sick, where he got addicted and all that stuff. He is just such a good actor.
Yeah, he's incredible. Yeah.
But I'm not a Ben Affleck fan.
No, I know, but you don't like Ben Affleck as a human. So it makes it hard for you to like him.
Here's what I don't like. Don't try to create sexy for me. I'll do that myself. Like, I'm the judge of that. So I can't stand.
I am over here creating my sexy.
Yeah.
I'm very sexy over here.
I'm
creating my sexy. Yes.
No, but you know what? When they go sexiest man alive, Ben Affleck. No,
doesn't do it for you.
Or Batman. He's so suave and debonair. No, he's not. Well,
he
yucky
is.
caca.
He is. I mean, Bruce Wayne is supposed to be that way. Suave
yes,
and
but Adam West was like the ultimate in suave and debonair.
But here's the thing, and I'm a Batman fan, and I'm a Batman fan.
Yeah,
Ben Affleck's Batman was meant to be an older, beat down, like he's been doing this a while. His knees are sore. He's like, I mean, like,
why didn't they call us, for God's sake?
I'd have been fine. Yeah. So,
my aching back.
Yeah. But I do like this. I like Michael Keaton being honest in the interview he did with GQ. They asked him if he was disappointed that Batgirl was scrapped, and his reaction was pretty honest. He said, "No, I didn't really care either way." He said, "Big, fun, nice paycheck." So,
oh my gosh,
he's like, "Listen, I had fun making it," and I wonder a lot of times if people, like when they reach that point, if they're like, "Listen, if the movie comes out or not, it's fine. I enjoyed making it." Like, that's the part that they're into, is the making of it. Like, they don't really care if they go see it or not, but who knows? All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we've got some other things we're going to dive into, including an odd shower habit, and I don't know, we got a dumb criminal, all kinds of stuff. So stick around, have some fun, and go vote on our poll question about radio for National Radio Day.
Your car is stranded on the side of the road. You need a tow. Then you have to find someone to fix the problem. Then all of a sudden, a calm feeling comes over you. Paul's Auto Repair and Towing in Rensselaer. Not only will they give you a tow, day or night, they can also service all your automotive needs. When your car needs servicing or you need a tow, stay calm and call Paul's Auto Repair and Towing. 219-866-9000.
If your saving for retirement strategy involves the phrase, "I'll get around to it someday,"
We need to talk. Hi, I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Christine Bogan. When it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started toward your retirement goals. Stop by our office at 210 Washington Street in Rensselaer. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Franciscan Health delivers advanced cancer care where every patient matters. Serving the residents of Rensselaer and beyond, we are privileged to offer personalized cancer treatments and world-class cancer services without the need to travel far. Fighting cancer is a brave battle, and our team of physicians and oncology nurses are here to support your journey of hope, healing, and triumph in the place you call home. To schedule your appointment in Rensselaer, go to franciscanhealth.org/cancercare.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Jasper County REMC is a not-for-profit electric and internet cooperative that follows 7 established cooperative principles in which they put their values into practice. One of those principles is democratic member control. Jasper County REMC is a democratic organization controlled by their members who actively participate in setting policies and making decisions. The elected representatives are accountable to the membership. For more information on Jasper County REMC, visit them online at jasperremc.com. Jasper County REMC, powering member-driven innovation.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds, which could be life-changing. I mean, you could put that money towards concert tickets for your daughter to see that singer who sings about painful breakups. And one song will inspire your little beauty to break up with that beast she's dating, Brian. Instead, she'll date someone who's nice and worthy of her love, not someone who addresses you and your spouse as bro. And it's all because you could save money switching at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
She posted about us just now.
Celebrities can't get enough of Bianna's bespoke skincare line.
She has 147 million followers. How do we monetize?
She needs a social media associate to help her with the hype.
We should repost this. Do we need a hashtag?
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. You can schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
This is the Q 97.7 FM WLQI Rensselaer, an Indiana Broadcasters Association Station of the Year nominee.
This check of news brought to us by Fozzie Califf Appliances in Rensselaer and DeMott. Here's Russ Martin.
Northern Indiana Public Service Company announced Monday the completion of another solar project in its electric generation fleet. Calvary Solar is now online and operating. Calvary Energy Center, a 200-megawatt solar facility with an additional 45 megawatt of battery energy storage capability, is located in White County. The facility will produce enough energy to power approximately 60,000 homes and is expected to generate approximately $25 million in additional tax revenue for White County over the life of the project. Calvary Solar joins 2 additional solar projects in NIPSCO's electric generating portfolio, Indiana Crossroads Solar, also located in White County, and Dunn's Bridge 1 Solar, located in Jasper County. Dunn's Bridge 2 Solar, located in Jasper and Stark counties, is currently under construction. These solar projects, combined with NIPSCO's in-service wind projects, are returning 100% of the excess power sales and renewable energy credit sales from these existing renewable projects back to customers, which is nearly $80 million since 2021. Record high home prices have created more $1 million homes in the U.S. than ever before. CBS News business reporter Jason Brooks has more.
Redfin reports that more than 8% of homes are worth at least 7 figures, a gain of nearly 8% from a year earlier, and more than double the number before the COVID outbreak in 2020. California leads the nation with the most $1 million homes, with 80% of homes in San Francisco and San Jose worth at least $1 million. Redfin says there are still a handful of metro areas with virtually no homes worth $1 million, with less than 1% of homes topping seven figures in Cleveland, Detroit, Kansas City, and Pittsburgh.
Low inventories have maintained price growth, but new home listings have been gradually increasing in 2024, and that could eventually weigh on prices. As inflation continues to moderate, retirees are likely to see a smaller bump in their Social Security benefits in 2025. The latest estimate from the Senior Citizens League projects Social Security's cost of living adjustment will be 2.57% in 2025, down from the 3.2% this year. The lower COLA is due to easing in inflation, which dropped to 2.9 year over year in July, the lowest level in more than 3 years. A 2.6 COLA bump would be the smallest increase for seniors since 2021, but it's not yet set in stone. The next couple of months are crucial because the government uses third quarter data to collect the COLA. If inflation accelerates in August and September, that would be reflected in retirees' 2025 benefit increase. However, if the rise in consumer prices eases further, the COLA could be lower than last week's estimate. Each year, the government determines the COLA by comparing the average inflation rate from July to September to the same period the year before. The official announcement is made in October before showing up in your January check. And that's a look at your news. Have yourself a great day. Back to school savings start at Fozzie Califf Appliances. Daily life can be messy when your family's always on the go. Whirlpool's innovative laundry features help you wash more in a single load. From soccer uniforms to kids' favorite blankets, Fozzie Califf has a full selection of Whirlpool washers and dryers that will help you get laundry done faster, so you can spend more time making messes instead of cleaning up after them. For back-to-school savings on Whirlpool washers and dryers, see the crew at Fozzie Califf Appliances in DeMott and Rensselaer.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
87-year-old Harriet Thill of Rensselaer passed away Wednesday, July 31st. Funeral services for Harriet will be held this morning at 11 with Pastor Carrie Robinson officiating. Jackson Funeral Service of DeMott has been entrusted with arrangements. 72-year-old Dina K. George of Rensselaer passed away August 14th. A visitation will be held at Jackson Funeral Chapel in Rensselaer this afternoon from 2 until 7 Central. A funeral service will take place in the same location on Wednesday morning at 10:30 with Pastor Jeff Seeger officiating. Interment will be at Weston Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to the First Christian Church of Rensselaer. To share memories and or condolences, please visit jacksonfuneral.com. 79-year-old Mary Bennett Zerby of Rossville passed away Thursday, August 15th. Visitation will be Thursday, August 22nd from 4 until 6 p.m. at Steinke Funeral Home of Morocco. Funeral services for Mary Bennett Zerby will be held on Thursday at 6 p.m. at Steinke Funeral Home of Morocco with Pastor Wayne Williams officiating. Burial will be at Oakland Cemetery in Morocco at a later date. Steinke Funeral Home has been entrusted with the arrangements. 71-year-old Billy Allen Tryon of Rensselaer passed away August 12th. A visitation at Jackson Funeral Chapel in Rensselaer will be held Thursday from 5 until 7 p.m. Central Time. A joint memorial service with military rites for both Billy and Suzanne Tryon will take place at 7 p.m. Central with Pastor Bill Taylor officiating. In lieu of flowers, memorial contributions may be made to the family. To share memories and or condolences, please visit jacksonfuneral.com. 73-year-old Sandra Cady of Osceola passed away on Friday, August 9th at Holy Cross Rehabilitation Center in South Bend. Visitation will be on a Saturday from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. at Steinke Funeral Home of Morocco. Funeral services for Sandra Cady will be held Saturday afternoon at 1 at Steinke Funeral Home in Morocco with Pastor Bill Taylor officiating. Burial will follow at Oakland Cemetery in Morocco. In lieu of flowers, donations donations may be made to your local animal shelter. Steinke Funeral Home has been entrusted with the arrangements. 72-year-old Roy Roger Wireman of Madairyville, formerly of Rensselaer, passed away Friday, August 9th at Franciscan Health Hospital in Crown Point. Private burial will be in Goodway Cemetery in Madairyville. Arrangements have been entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Corey Albright Chapel in Madairyville. And that's a look at area funeral announcements brought to you by the Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Bozeman Oil.
Today, sunny and breezy with a high near 74. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 46. Wednesday, sunny with a high near 75. Wednesday night, mostly clear with a low around 48. Thursday, sunny with a high near 77. Thursday night, mostly clear with a low around 53.
That's your forecast from the Vaughn Materials Weather Center. Call Vaughn Materials for dirt, rock, decorative stone, or mulch. Delivery available. Call 219-816-1142 or visit their website at vaughnexcavating.com.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies. That's a lot of Touhy.
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few moments, we start our daily broadcast.
Who listens to radio? That go where you go, medium called radio. That's with you every night through the long commuter fight. And in the morning with your toast and mama lady-o.
John. What is FM? Good.
Who listens to radio? No matter if it's summer, winter, spring, or fall. Who listens to radio? Only 150 million.
I want to be a DJ. You do?
Woo! 150 million people. That's all.
That's the radio.
I think I heard of that. It's called the radio.
That's right. Happy National Radio Day. Stephen Cheryl with you here, celebrating our medium. Although radio is such a big and different thing now. I mean, it's like we've got radio. We've got streaming on our app, WLQI 98 Gold. You can download from the Google Play Store or the App Store. We've got streaming on our websites, 981WIBN.com, WLQI977.com. We are streaming on video.
Right.
I mean, the whole radio
YouTube,
show is here on YouTube, on Facebook. We're all here, the whole show, just hanging out. So
best thing you ever did, honestly, for me, was to, I don't want to say thrust it upon me, but just say from day one, we're going live all the time, because then it just was the way I did it. I can't imagine if I added that as a layer of holy cow.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
but I love it. I love that it's just there. We don't really play to the camera much. We don't do, every once in a while there's something we can show so people can, see stuff. I like the idea of the fly on the wall kind of a thing. We're just here and you can see us.
Yeah.
You can hang out with us. So I love it.
Well, and I
like
loved
the commenting thing.
I loved yes, for sure. The comments I love because it's real time, I love that at every fair or every thing we emceed, people would tell us their personal stories, like I'm in the tractor and I'm by myself all day and I listen to you guys and I actually don't feel by myself. And those were really cool stories, because you do, when you're doing it, you do not know it. I don't want to say if you're having an impact, but it's really you don't know.
Right.
You hope. I hope that we're doing.
Yeah.
We're changing lives or inspiring or doing the right thing or building a community when there's a issue, problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I really enjoy the fun. I enjoy I always enjoyed about radio the fact that we're all living it at the same time. I had a hard time getting into podcasts. I've gotten past that now with podcasts, because most of the podcasts I listen to are learning and things. But I think that's why I have a hard time with entertaining podcasts. I like the idea of being entertained at the same time that it's happening. Like it's all happening. We're all living it together right now. So Tiffany says, you helped me get through the day. Tiffany, thank you so much. We appreciate it. You help us get through the morning. So portions of which this morning are brought to us by our friends over at Another Season. This Saturday, big time event, candle making event at Another Season with Luminate Candles. Stop by, make your own custom scented wood wick or a coconut soy candle. You can choose from different scents. 8-ounce candle tins are $15. 12-ounce candle jars are just $25. It's 11 to 2 this Saturday. Last pour will be $145. So make your plans to stop by another season this Saturday for that fun time stuff. So, all right, our poll question today. I posted twice in different ways, so we'll just have to live with that. I don't know.
Pick a poll, any poll
for my own psyche. So, what do you like to listen to the most on when it comes to radio? Touhyville. Then you like to bounce around. You like WLQI, like Bear Country, 98 Gold, streaming, other stations or podcasts. Touhyville getting 43% of the vote, WLQI getting another 35% of the vote. Then Bear Country with 9%, 98 Gold with 2%, streaming with 2%, other stations getting 8%, and podcasts getting 1%. That's on one of the polls. Then on the other poll, you've got 38% for Touhyville, 43% for WLQI, 12% for Bear Country. So
wow.
I know.
Yeah.
I messed it all up this
but
morning.
IBN,
it's
I love the music on IBN.
I keep saying what I want to do is I'd like to send out some kind of radio survey to people online and find out what their listening habits are and what they things about the. I just saw a station like a public radio station did it, asking their listening habits of what they like on the station itself. And I like that.
Yeah, because we can change programming that way.
Yeah,
like,
I'm just curious to know what
yeah.
people like. And, you know, so one of these days, maybe I'll put that out there where people can just go and grab it. And, you know, everybody that answers will get entered in for a chance to win a prize or something. So anyway, none of that's why you called. So saw this national survey and thought it was too odd to even use as a poll question. So I just thought I'd bring it up. 37% of people don't wash their feet in the shower.
Okay. When you said that, I just went like this. First of all, that's impossible unless they're wearing shoes and socks.
Right. Are you
Because you're standing naked and you're on the thing.
Right.
And so you're washing your feet just without even touching them.
Right.
You're
Are you
washing
doing
your
a
feet.
handstand the whole time you're in
right,
the shower? What
right.
What are
so
you
I don't
doing?
get that. But
that
I do
seemed
get,
weird.
I think what they're trying to say is that they're being washed, meaning you're soaking them, but you're not like scrubbing
yeah.
or.
Yeah, 60% of people said yes, they make a point to actually wash their. So making a point to wash their feet, not just letting the water rinse
do its
them.
thing.
You know,
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know about you, but at my age, I have to use like a buffer pumice thing. You know, so I mean, I've got like the cheese grater out so that I make my heels like all nicey nice.
Well, I would say. I mean, and this was something I've talked about before, that my shower and your shower are very different places. Okay.
Very different experiences.
So
mine is like a CVS.
So when we first moved in together,
it's the shampoo aisle at CVS.
So I have in my shower, I have soap, bar soap, and
which I have not had a bar soap
since we got divorced, probably.
Other than like Cheryl Touhy, have not had bar soap
in the shower, yeah,
since college.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Nope.
So in my shower, I have bar soap, I have a bottle of shampoo, and I have a bottle of Proactive for acne.
I can't believe you don't even use conditioner. Like that blew me away too. That's all, folks. Do you have a nail brush?
It's conditioned. It's been conditioned since the 70s.
Well, you have oil
falls where it falls.
In all fairness, you have oily like skin and hair.
You have oily skin and hair. What a weird knock on me. Wow.
No, so you don't need to condition because you look like a greaser.
Yeah. No, I've never used conditioner.
Which if I didn't use conditioner, my hair would be stuck in my head. Like it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I have like natural curl, but it just, yeah.
Yeah. So So my shower, bar soap, shampoo, and that's it. When I moved in with Cheryl, I mean, more stuff than I had on a tool bench in the garage. There was sponges on ropes and rocks and cheese graters. There was a drill in there. I'm not sure what the drill was for. There was 4 different electric saws. There was like hedge clippers.
There's deep conditioner. So there's a big pot of deep conditioner.
Well, on top of all those things, there was 12 different bottles of things.
Yep.
If I ever didn't go to the store to get soap, I had to go to work smelling like a peach. I'm like, Steve, you smell nice today, but shut up. I ran out of my Irish Spring. Just leave me alone.
I got exfoliator. I've got shaver for legs. I've got I've got everything.
I don't have anything in there. I don't shave in the shower. I don't brush my teeth in the shower.
I don't brush my teeth.
All that I do outside in the sink.
Yeah.
So yeah. You had.
I've got a comb, like a thick comb, so I can like comb it through.
Right. I'm gonna comb when I get out. What am I doing in there? Like this.
I've got shower and bath gels. I've got bubble baths. I've got I've got
bubble
everything.
Baths. It's a shower stall.
Right. But it's in a bathtub. So
it is now. But when you were in Bourbonnais, it was just a shower stall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tiffany says, OMG, you should see our shower. 2 girls, 1 guy. So I'm sure it looks like Cheryl. Yes, that's what it looked like when we lived together.
When we had the girls
all
too.
This stuff. There's every hanging things and shower caddies on each corner. And then I had a shelf. Had a shelf with a bar and a bottle. A bar and a bottle. That was
and you had directions because you could only get in because of all the bottles between here and here.
And it was just and
don't be knocking anything down.
Right. And it was like if I ever ran out of stuff and I just tried your guys' stuff, it was like ridiculous because there was
it's wonderful. Isn't
trying to read everything in there. I'm like, what is this shampoo? No, this is exfoliatingly oily for faces with 3 noses. What? How do I? What? There was so many different ideas of things that were in there. Yeah. So anyway, 60% of people said yes, they make a point of actually washing their feet. 37% said no, they just let the water run over them. So they know their feet are getting rinsed. But a few others were torn and said not every time, but yes. So Tiffany says we got to smell and feel good.
Yes.
Sure. And you know what, Tiffany? I never feel like I don't smell good. Listen, I use strawberry shampoo. I'm okay in my manliness. You know, listen, I don't know what it is, but once I find something that works for me, I am incredibly brand loyal. And for some reason, Suave strawberry shampoo keeps my hair from being greasy later in the day. I don't know why that works.
Yeah, but it works for you.
If I use Suave apple, my hair feels greasy by 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Suave, whatever.
But strawberry,
whatever the concoction is that they make, keeps my hair from being greasy all day. So Steve says no shower beer. Steve says no shower beer. Steve, no, Steve. I don't. Listen. I like my beer, but some of it is also a fun time exaggeration. I don't. I don't need a beer in the shower. I'm okay. I like to have a beer or 2 after work, but I'm not that worried about getting my beer in my system. So, although I will admit, there was a time when I was younger where I would smoke in the shower. So, when I was young, that's where I tried to hide it from my folks.
That's funny.
Yeah. So,
I'm in love with exfoliator.
The steam would cover the smoke. So that's why I was a ding dong. So, so you said you exfoliate your feet. I should.
Yeah.
Being real, like I know I should, because my feet are like the bottoms of my feet are like sandpaper.
Okay, so this is what I'd recommend, and I'll grab it for vacay. Tree Hut. Tree Hut is a brand of scrubs, and every single one of them is just intoxicatingly yummy.
Yeah, I won't do
And
that.
it's got the little beads, and you just go.
Yeah, no, I said I should, but I'm not going to, because my feet are all the way down there. So I'm not worried about them. That's. I'm not worried that my feet are rough. I don't.
Are you kidding? Like
What do I care?
do you get like calluses yet? Like on your heels and like white stuff? And
sure.
Oh yeah.
What do I care? It's the bottom of my feet. That's where I walk. I got Fred Flintstone feet.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tiffany says soft feet are the best. Listen.
Yes.
Enjoy your soft feet.
Yes.
Listen, there are not a lot of things, being realistic about me, that are very manly. I could not build a shed. I cannot plumb a pipe. Whatever I do, I'm not like a guy's guy, but
but this just
my
does
feet are just my feet.
great things.
Yeah.
Like, and then if I exfoliate one day, then I shave the next, and it's smooth like a baby's bottom. And then I get a great tan. If I tan, I haven't been in the sun, but it's going to be great to go on vacay.
Well, enjoy. I'm gonna pass.
Mhm.
All right. Let's
Tree
take a break.
Hut.
I'm not
Tree Hut's
hutting anything.
the way to go.
My feet are my feet. They're fine. They're fine. All right. Let's take a break. When we come back, we've got the Precision Security Dumb Criminal of the Day. Stick around for that.
Tri-County School Corporation is hiring. They have several openings for the 2024-2025 school year, including substitute teachers, teacher aides, cafeteria staff, and custodial positions. Looking to make a difference in the lives of kids within your own community? Now's your chance. Full-time positions include benefits such as paid time off and vacation days. Pay is competitive, varying by position and experience. To apply, go to the Tri-County School Corporation website at trico.k12.in.us/employment to start your application. Come be a part of the team at Tri-County.
Hello. Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Franciscan Health delivers advanced cancer care where every patient matters. Serving the residents of Rensselaer and beyond, we are privileged to offer personalized cancer treatments and world-class cancer services without the need to travel far. Fighting cancer is a brave battle, and our team of physicians and oncology nurses are here to support your journey of hope, healing, and triumph in the place you call home. To schedule your appointment in Rensselaer, go to franciscanhealth.org/cancercare.
Where can you find Ileana's largest wholesale online auction? At BoswellTradeCenter.com. Open to the public. You'll find over 1,000 different items up for auction every week. Everything from tools, bicycles, and electric bicycles, new merchandise, building supplies, clothes, housewares, electronics, and everything in between. Specializing in store returns, shelf pulls, and new merchandise from major brands and retailers. BoswellTradeCenter.com is your home for fantastic deals. They're a great resource for online and store resellers. Make sure to follow them on Facebook for the latest auction offerings at BoswellTradeCenter.com.
Are you annoyingly inattentive? Do you watch a movie and then ask a zillion questions because you weren't paying attention? Do people ask, How do you sleep at night? Then you should get a mattress from Mattress Firm. They can help anyone sleep. Head to Mattress Firm's best sale of the year, the Labor Day sale. Get a king bed for a queen price. Save up to $700 plus a free adjustable base with select Sealy mattresses. Get matched at Mattress Firm. Sleep at night. Restrictions apply. See store or website for details.
It's B-Dub. You know I love to ride a motorcycle. Did 3,700 miles in 5 days for charity recently. And if you love the thrill of riding, here's a reminder. Don't roll the throttle if you've had a drink. Even one drink messes with your reaction time and confidence, and that's a recipe for disaster. You're not just risking a DUI, you're risking your life and the life of others. Ride sober or get pulled over. Let's keep our roads safe and our ride smooth. Paid for by NHTSA.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-507-9624. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 five-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-507-9624. That's 800-507-9624. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
97.7 The Q. Touhyville. Now even Touhier.
Do you know what day it is?
It's Tuesday morning now.
Give it to me straight. Are you really a radio DJ?
I don't really know. Got any advice?
Good radio is preparation. The other part is just making sure that you don't burp into the microphone.
When you fake it till you make it.
Any other advice? You give the people what they want.
And just have fun with it. Follow your instincts.
Hey, and let the show begin.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome into Touhyville. I just told Cheryl right before we went on to go check out what I posted on my my personal Facebook page. It's a picture of a dog that looks like he's in a suit, and it says did your human break a treat in half and try to pass it off as a whole treat? You may be entitled to some compensation.
Oh my gosh. Call us today to schedule a consultation.
Fido Bona Esquire, paw firm owner.
Oh
Our attorneys have 7 times the experience chasing down treats owed. Oh, that's great.
Fantastic.
Yeah, portion of the show is brought to us by our friends over at the Fountain Stone Theater. Visit fountainstonetheaters.com. Check out all the movies that they got going on there at the Fountain Stone Theater. With movies going Wednesday through the weekend. This weekend, you got the new movie The Forge is out, along with Alien Romulus. It Ends With Us, Deadpool and Wolverine, and Twisters still at the Fountain Stone Theater. Visit fountainstonetheaters.com. All right, let's get to the Precision Security Dumb Criminal of the Day.
Perhaps it's time you tried a new profession. What I mean is, you don't seem to be a very good thief. Maybe you should try something else.
Well, it's been a little bit, but for our dumb criminal today, we go back to Florida. 21-year-old Nakia Davis was arrested last week after she attacked her sister with ravioli.
What are all
Attacked
these
by ravioli
food fights going on? Good ravioli, no.
The sisters were arguing, and Nakia was mad because her sister brought home some food, but wasn't sharing it. Come on, share your food. She was so fired up, she grabbed a plate of raviolis and threw it at her sister. If you were so hungry, why did you throw the ravioli? You should have ate it.
Right.
Just saying. The police were called. Then when they showed up, the sister still had sauce from the raviolis on her. Nakia admitted throwing the pasta and was charged with domestic battery, which is a misdemeanor.
Oh my God.
Come on, guys. I mean, first of all, like the cops have nothing more important to do than to deal with the idea that you two can't figure out pasta. And two, why are we getting this worked up over a plate of food? Just go make your own. Just go make your own food.
And it's not yours, so I don't understand what we're doing here.
For goodness sakes, order your own. Protect yourself from dumb criminals, not from dumb family members, but from dumb criminals with Precision Security. Key and digital entry access controls, camera surveillance for your business or your home. Precision Security can take care of you. Mike is the area locksmith. You want this number in your phone for when you need it. Listen, it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it.
Right.
219-866-7171. Precision Security will get you back into your house. You lock yourself out in your car with new pass-through technology to unlock your car without damage to paint or window. On-call 24/7 service, 219-866-7171. Visit pgr.glass. Go and like Precision Security on Facebook as well.
Weather brought to you by Monticello's Sycamore Drive-In.
Today, sunny and breezy with a high near 74. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 46. Wednesday, sunny with a high near 75. Wednesday night, mostly clear with a low around 48. Thursday, sunny with a high near 77. Thursday night, mostly clear with a low around 53.
That's your forecast from the Vaughn Materials Weather Center. Call Vaughn Materials for dirt, rock, decorative stone, or mulch. Delivery available. Call 219-816-1142 or visit their website at vaughnexcavating.com.
Hello?
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my side softer?
Can I make my side firmer whenever I want?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. 94% of Sleep Number smart sleepers report better sleep. JD Power ranks Sleep Number #1 in customer satisfaction with mattresses purchased in-store. And now, during our biggest sale of the year, save 50% on the Sleep Number Limited Edition Smart Bed. Limited time. For JD Power 2023 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. To find a store near you, visit sleepnumber.com.
With Progressive Snapshot, you could save on auto insurance rates by driving safely, which is great because you're rarely rewarded for just being you. Ever get rewarded for being left-handed? No. You get to use weird scissors. Your reward for being a Capricorn? Cold birthdays that conflict with the holidays. And your reward for quickly responding to every work email? More emails. But with Snapshot, even left-handed Capricorns with proper email etiquette could get rewarded for good driving. So download the Progressive app today. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates. Snapshot not available in all states or from all agents.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
I spray and scrub, but the soap scum in my bathtub is still there.
I spray and scrub, but the burnt sauce on my stovetop sticks around.
Sprays can leave grime behind, but Mr. Clean Ultra Foamy Magic Eraser combines the scrubbing power of an eraser with the cleaning power of Dawn to melt away tough messes on contact.
Just wet, squeeze, and erase.
Stop spraying, start erasing, and clean with more magic than ever with Ultra Foamy Magic Eraser.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
What makes Dairyland seed corn different? The right stuff. More options to help you fight corn rootworm pests. A variety of hybrids with an advanced combination of above-ground pest control and herbicide tolerance. And a ton of other options supported by direct access to agronomy experts who will help you get the most out of the ideal seed for your Midwestern acres. The right corn for you and the right people by your side. That's the Dairyland seed difference. Meet our 2025 lineup at dairylandseedcorn.com.
In March 2023, the USDA announced over $1 billion in funding through the Rural Energy for America program, offering grants and guaranteed loans to encourage ag producers and rural small businesses to implement energy efficiency improvements and renewable energy solutions. The USDA is sponsoring a free informational seminar that will explain currently available incentives, including specific details about the Rural Energy for America grant program. Join us Thursday, August 22nd from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Top Link Business Center in Rensselaer. Pre-register online at hsisolar.com to reserve your spots.
Tom Petty.
Tom Petty.
Tom Petty.
Touhyville. Now with 2 Touhies and no waiting.
Welcome back to the, to the show that we're doing right now.
Wake up, fool! You're really gonna be abnormal after this show.
I'm laughing like a ventriloquist dummy.
You are.
Show has become very, very silly. Sounds like a fun group.
Is that a real show?
No, it's somebody's making a joke. Forget it.
Best show we've ever done, ladies and gentlemen. You're about to get
Steve and Cheryl with you, having fun on a Tuesday morning. Hope you are too. Hope your day's getting off to a good start. We appreciate you hanging out with us and getting your day started with us here on the Q and 98 Gold. Speaking of getting a good head start, if you're a child or grandchild is between the ages of 3 and 5, you want to get them a good head start with KIRPC Head Start. Find out all about KIRPC Head Start and how they serve 133 children and families in Newton, Jasper, and Pulaski counties. Visit KIRPC.net or KIRPC Head Start on Facebook. Our poll question today asking you, since it's National Radio Day, how do you spend your day listening to the radio? We know you're hanging out with us here in Touhyville. We appreciate that each and every morning. We know you have choices. But after Touhyville, where do you go? You go to WLQI, Bear Country, 98 Gold, one of the other radio stations in the area.
Or do you stay?
Yeah. Do you just, do you stay with WLQI? Do you stay with 98 Gold where we're at? Or do you go over to Bear Country? Do you go to one of the streaming options? You go with podcasts? You go to another radio station? Let us know. All right. So I saw this the other day and I meant to tell you about it because I was very excited about it. And then I kind of forgot. Charles Barkley has unretired. So remember he announced,
he retired because TNT sold whatever. Or...
So TNT didn't get the
renew the rights
for NBA basketball.
Okay.
So he decided he wasn't going to go to another network.
Okay.
So he said TNT has NBA through next year.
Okay.
And so he would stay through next year and then he was going to retire.
He's doing it himself, isn't he?
So essentially he's not going to, he was saying, I'm not going to go to another network wherever they have basketball, which he was offered a lot of money to do.
Yeah.
Instead, TNT met with him and said they want to keep the show together. Now, it's not certain. They have over a year to figure it out what they're going to do. But they want to keep, the Inside the NBA show is Ernie Johnson.
Honestly, I love it.
Right.
They've got
I don't even watch the games.
Great camaraderie and
I record them. I record the Inside the NBA, and I don't do the
games.
I don't record the games. So
yeah, they've just got really good insight, and I feel like their insights are honest. Like so they're just kind of no BS. And funny as
and the team, the behind the scenes team does a lot of cool stuff with social media during the show, with fun things during the show. So it's Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, who was a former NBA player with the Rockets for a long time, Charles Barkley, and Shaquille O'Neal. And it's the show is called Inside the NBA. They have decided they're going to keep the show going. They don't know what it will be, even without the basketball. So they don't know if it'll be a weekly show on TNT about this week in basketball. They're not sure exactly what it's going to be.
Did they sign the other three?
Everybody was still under contract with TNT. Charles set up his contract in conjunction with the NBA so that if they lost the rights, he could go do what he wanted. He has turned down $100 million contracts with other networks to stay at TNT because his point in doing this was that he wants the people at TNT to keep their jobs. He wants the show to stay at TNT, and that's what's going to happen. So he said they don't know exactly what the show is going to be yet. That's undecided, but they know it will be them.
Okay.
So he said, as long as that's the case, I will not retire. I'll stay with TNT. So it'll be interesting to see. They've got a year to figure it out, but he's saying he's not going to retire. So, so I thought that was kind of cool. I thought I'd let you know that. So, all right, you just sent this over to me. Woman says Chick-fil-A charged her for a bag.
Yep.
Okay. From Pennsylvania. It says from King of Prussia, Pennsylvania. Is that a town in Pennsylvania?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Where are you from? I'm from King of Prussia. I mean, it sounds pretty cool.
It sounds actually like before you enter the room, they're going to play music, like the Olympic stuff.
Like, could you imagine being the mayor of King of Prussia? Like,
I'm a pretty big deal.
Yeah, I'm the mayor of King of Prussia.
Yeah.
So you're the king? No, that's the name of the town. You're in Russia?
Yeah.
No, Prussia. Okay, this is not as cool as I thought it was going to be. Everyone's confused. Can we change the name to like King Pennsylvania? Can I be the king of King? No, not of kings. I wasn't being sacrilegious. Stop. No.
Right. I was about to like that's
the king,
taken. Sorry.
The king of King, not the king of kings. This is all confusing. I quit. I'm going to work at Chick-fil-A. A Chick-fil-A customer in Pennsylvania is outraged after she said she was charged for a to-go bag, which seems pretty outrageous. What are you just going to throw the food at me through the drive-through? Like, here's your fries,
right? Like, what else is it going to come in? I don't. Although I do know, like I told you that when Harley and I were my youngest, our youngest, Harley and I were going to Blue Man Group, and across the street we had to kill a half an hour. We got there, there was very little traffic. We parked, and we got there like 40 minutes early. The doors weren't even open yet, and so there was a Marshall's, and this is in the city of Chicago. We went to Marshall's and we found some stuff, and one was a box of shoes and some other things, So they checked us out and they said, okay, did you want to pay for a bag? And I go, what? Did I want to pay for a bag? And so we said no on principle. Well, I think it was $1. Maybe it was a penny. Maybe it was 10 cents. I don't know. It just annoyed me because here's my stuff. And we literally looked like we were like shoplifting on our way out because we just had everything in our hands and we just threw it in the trunk. But seriously, you spend $150 or $100 at a place, or $25 even, and you can't get a bag, but I can get the same said bag in Tinley Park or whatever it is where I live in Bourbonnais, and no charge.
That's just it. It's not a Marshall's thing. It's not a TJ Maxx thing.
It's a
city of Chicago thing.
Yeah,
it's got something to do with the environment about too many plastic bags or something. They're trying to get people to use reusable bags is why they're doing it. So
right, which is Yeah, which should be a request if I'm in your store, not a
Right.
demand if I'm buying stuff. I get it if I say, "Hey, my hands are full, can you help a girl out?"
Listen, I don't. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get it. I don't live in Chicago. Just saying that's they have it in a lot of big cities across the country. But I don't understand the purpose behind it at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why are you? I don't have a choice. Like I'm not bringing my reusable Chick-fil-A bag. Yeah, the receipt shows a 10-cent charge for it says a 1X bag fee, so a one-time
bag fee. So it's probably just a bag.
She says, "What's next? Are you going to charge me for the French fry container? You're going to charge me for the potatoes? You charge me to park in the parking lot?
Put them in your hands.
Yeah, you charge me to park in the parking lot. What's next?" She says in the video. However, the woman ordered from a Chick-fil-A in King of Prussia, Pennsylvania, where the local law allows businesses to charge for a single-use carry-out bag. I don't understand. Right? Allows, but they don't have to. According to the law, which took effect on January 1st of this year, single-use plastic bags are prohibited. However, businesses can charge at least 10 cents to provide paper bags.
Well, why charge? I mean, what are you putting?
If you're trying to stop the plastic bags, use the paper bag.
Use the paper bag.
Right. The woman urged other customers to start looking at their receipts, try and see if you're getting charged for your bags. Count your days, Chick-fil-A. I'm so over it, she said. I don't really understand the purpose behind this, other than to stick it to your customers.
Well, that's what I found insulting. I just found like, no, I just spent X amount of dollars here.
I get what you're saying, but that they're forced to by the city. Like to me, that's different. The Marshalls is it's not like Marshalls wants to charge you for bags because you can go to other Marshalls in other places and they don't charge you for bags.
Right.
They don't want to charge you. This, I feel like this is, they allow you to charge for bags. So Chick-fil-A is going to, like, what? I don't understand. I mean, yeah, I don't go to Chick-fil-A, but what does a chicken sandwich cost? I mean,
Yeah.
I just feel like, no, then you can go stick it. You want more money? Open on Sundays. I think that they should, take on the charge then,
Yeah.
if they're allowed to. Now, if they're forced to do it, I get it, but just because you're allowed to doesn't mean you have to go ahead and take my money.
Yeah.
This was a thing that came up too in New York. A coffee shop is charging customers $10 to use their Wi-Fi. The rule at most coffee shops is you buy something, you can use their Wi-Fi as long as you want. You sit there and you hang out at the coffee shop.
Right, it's a coffee shop. That's what. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
oh my gosh.
I'm writing my screenplay. Just leave me alone. Yeah. A coffee place in New York called Bedford Studio is getting some bad press recently for charging customers $10 a day if they want to use their laptop. On top of that, on top of what you pay for the fancy coffee, which, by the way, isn't cheap. Someone posted a video of a sign that says laptop use is for members only. It's $10 a day or $30 a month to join their internet club at the coffee shop. They bill themselves as a coffee shop, but also a co-working space. No, you're not a co-working space.
You're not. Yeah, this is not WeWork, for God's sake.
You're a coffee shop.
Yeah, stop it.
You're a coffee shop. Their website says they welcome everyone to come inside to purchase coffee and relax, but they require a membership to do your work there because they've created a space that fosters a productive environment and allows you to connect with new people.
Get over yourself.
You're a coffee shop.
Get over yourself.
Stop it.
Yeah, and you're trying to. Yeah, that's just ridiculous.
I agree. The reaction online is mixed. Some think Wi-Fi should always be free, but others like the idea. One person said they hate how coffee shops are always packed now with tons of people on loud Zoom calls all day. I
do think you cannot do that. Like I do see that, and that's not the place for you to be having a Zoom call or that kind of conversation. It's a public place. Like you want to check your emails, you want to, type away whatever it is. You want to meet with your friends and go, oh, I'm ordering this sweatshirt, whatever it is. But you cannot with the Zoom calls.
I actually think it's rude to sit on your phone and talk to people in public. I don't like it,
Well, nobody wants to hear your one-sided conversation. Thank you. I mean,
right. Now here's the thing. Let's say I've got a laptop, I'm doing a Zoom call, and I go with headphones and a microphone.
You're still talking. We can still hear your end of it.
And that was my first thought immediately. And then I thought, what if there's two people next to me having a conversation? Like as long as if you're just talking like this, like into your computer, is it any different than having a conversation with a human next to you? I don't know. I'm torn.
Yeah, I'm not torn, but I'm not sure why I'm not torn. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I don't know if I can articulate that. Just like do your work in a professional environment. Like we are not all interested.
Yeah. I do know.
I mean, I can't stand when we're ordering stuff and then there's people like having a full-on conversation. Yeah, I can't believe she did that. That was such baloney. Blah, 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 blah. Like, I don't know.
You know what drives me crazy? Is people talking on their phone, walking around like the grocery store or Walmart. Drives me nuts.
Yeah, but I think I'm guilty of it too. So I hate
you?
it, but I think I'm guilty on rare occasions.
Yeah.
I think if my children call, I'm not hanging up to run in and get my couple things. But
there was a woman about a week ago.
I'm a hypocrite.
There was a woman about a week ago where I was just, and you know me, I'm a fast shopper.
Yeah.
So I go zoom, 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 zoom.
Yeah.
I must have bumped into her 4 times while I was at Walmart. We just happened to be in every aisle, and it was just like, I don't know, her kids were going every which way. She was on the phone talking, and I just wanted to go up and again, I'm not like judgy, but I just wanted to go, hey, maybe we do the call after we get done with our shopping, and because your kids are every which way, like let's pull it all together. Let's just pull it all together. The manager and me just wanted to manage the situation. I'm not a control freak, but I'm just like, maybe.
Hi, I'm Steve. Could you?
I'm a life manager. What I do is I manage everyone's lives.
And right now you're a mess, so I'm going to help you.
Yeah, I don't know. I understand. I mean, I bumped into you enough times in the aisle that I know your sister's going through some things with her husband. But I understand all that. Maybe you guys go out for coffee after this, and she tells you all about how her husband doesn't do the things that he should, and there's not enough shelves in the house and things.
I'm with you. I was a husband, and I didn't do everything right. So I hear you.
I get it. Listen, advice from the divorce guy. I didn't do any of the stuff I was supposed to.
Advice from the divorce guy.
I tell Cheryl all the time. Listen, you don't have to tell me, every day for 6 months to change that light bulb. I get it. So.
Yeah, I looked into sending you an Evite.
Right. It's
he's throwing a party around it. Hooray!
I said I would get to it eventually in 6 months.
Our 1 million, our 1 minute project that turned into 7 months has now been completed.
Eventually, I figured I'd get to it eventually.
Come see our light bulb.
Yeah. So I just wanted to say to her, listen, can you put your sister on hold? Okay. I just need you to let's pull the kids in. Let's get them. I don't know. Are you going to get them the candy or not? They've been asking in every aisle, so I've heard that 6 times. If not, I mean, let's just let's tell little Billy you're not going to get the candy this time, okay? But let's pull it all together and then we'll head out. So, but that's just me. I just it bugs me because I'm just like, and I'm also that guy that feels really bad. Like if I do get a call in a store that I have to take, like it's like my car. I feel like I pull the cart over and try to get out of everybody's way, and it's like, yeah, what's up? What do you need? What's going on? And sometimes it's you, and you're like, what's going on? Like, where are you? Are you on a spy mission?
Right.
Why are you whispering? I'm like, no, I'm at the store. I don't like to be this guy. So it's
right. I don't like to be this guy, which is why. Yep.
Is there something you need from the store? You're like,
no, call me back
just
in
call me when you get
5.
done. I'm like,
yeah.
okay,
How do I know you're at the store?
Right, you don't. Yeah, I'm just making sure.
Yeah. And I don't do that thing because that would drive me crazy. I don't know how you feel about this. Do not track me or I track my spouse.
Oh yeah, that's silly.
I mean, I'm not going to say who, but there are some people in my circle of friends that have everybody on a tracking thing so that, let me pull this up. Yeah. Oh, she's in my kid's in the parking lot of Walmart or whatever it is. But I do understand for kids.
My sister has it for her teenage kids just out of like fear. Like, I mean,
got it.
I mean, you're in the city of Chicago, like, I just
Okay.
want to make sure that like not like,
right,
are you where you said you were going to be? It's
right. I want to make sure you're safe.
Right. Are you there? Yeah. So, So I get it's like the Life 360 thing we used to have on the kids, So, anyway,
but we didn't have it on the kids. We had it on kid when ex-husband came in for the first time in 16 years.
But I mean, we used it for other stuff too. Like, we had it on the phones. All right. That's going to do it for us over on 98 Gold WIBN. Woo! Thank you guys so much for listening over there. Throughout the rest of the week, it'll be some of our favorite segments over the last few months. So enjoy that. We'll be back with live shows on Monday on WLQI. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we've got the pizza quiz, and we will end on a high note. Stick around for that.
Is your garage full of stuff? Wouldn't it be nice to be able to park your car in there? Don't rent a storage unit. Instead, rent to own a portable storage unit from Yoder's Portable Buildings. Yoder's has a large selection of portable storage sheds, garages, cabins, gazebos, and offices in your choice of metal or wood. From 8 by 8 feet to 16 by 48, Yoder's is affordable with monthly rent to own prices starting less than $100 a month. And there's no credit check. Yoder's even has free delivery and setup. All you need is the first month's rent and a security deposit. And if you ever move, they can easily move with you. And there's 10 locations in Valparaiso, Lowell, Wanata, LaPorte, Michigan City, Knox, Rensselaer, South Bend, New Carlisle, Plymouth, and Linwood, Illinois. To find out how affordable they are, visit yodersportablebuildings.com. YODERS portablebuildings.com. Want to see them in person? Just stop by Yoder's Portable Buildings on Washington Street in Valparaiso, open Monday through Saturday from 8 till 5.
Back to school savings start at Fozzie Califf Appliances. Daily life can be messy when your family's always on the go. Whirlpool's innovative laundry features help you wash more in a single load. From soccer uniforms to kids' favorite blankets, Fozzie Califf has a full selection of Whirlpool washers and dryers that will help you get laundry done faster, so you can spend more time making messes instead of cleaning up after them. For back to school savings on Whirlpool washers and dryers, see the crew at Fozzie Califf Appliances in DeMott and Rensselaer.
Do you have 3 ex-wives and your current trophy wife wants a life insurance policy 3 times the size of the policies you had to purchase for your previous mistakes? If so, you need to call Big Lou at Term Provider, 800-230-2777. Big Lou is intimately familiar with your problems, and if you're 50 or 60 years old and in reasonably good health, a $1 million policy should only cost about $100 to $200 per month. Big Lou may have a solution for your previous policies as well. You may even save enough money to lighten the load on your new $1 million policy. Remember, call Big Lou. He's like you, except he's only on number 2. Call Term Provider at 800-230-2777. That's 800-230-2777. For $1 million in term life insurance that you can live with. Call Big Lou at 800-230-2777. 800-230-2777.
This is The Q, 97.7 FM WLQI Rensselaer. Start your day in Touhyville and stick around for Northwest Indiana's best classic rock all day long, right here on The Q.
This check in the news brought to us by Mindy Byer, Morgan Stanley Financial Advisor. Here's Russ Martin.
Northern Indiana Public Service Company announced Monday the completion of another solar project in its electric generation fleet. Calvary Solar is now online and operating. Calvary Energy Center, a 200-megawatt solar facility with an additional 45 megawatt of battery energy storage capability, is located in White County. The facility will produce enough energy to power approximately 60,000 homes and is expected to generate approximately $25 million in additional tax revenue for White County over the life of the project. Calvary Solar joins 2 additional solar projects in NIPSCO's electric generating portfolio, Indiana Crossroads Solar, also located in White County, and Dunn's Bridge 1 Solar, located in Jasper County. Dunn's Bridge 2 Solar, located in Jasper and Stark counties, is currently under construction. These solar projects, combined with NIPSCO's in-service wind projects, are returning 100% of the excess power sales and renewable energy credit sales from these existing renewable projects back to customers, which is nearly $80 million since 2021. Record high home prices have created more $1 million homes in the U.S. than ever before. CBS News business reporter Jason Brooks has more.
Redfin reports that more than 8% of homes are worth at least 7 figures, a gain of nearly 8% from a year earlier, and more than double the number before the COVID outbreak in 2020. California leads the nation with the most million-dollar homes, with 80% of homes in San Francisco and San Jose worth at least $1 million. Redfin says there are still a handful of metro areas with virtually no homes worth $1 million, with less than 1% of homes topping 7 figures in Cleveland, Detroit, Kansas City, and Pittsburgh.
Low inventories have maintained price growth, but new home listings have been gradually increasing in 2024, and that could eventually weigh on prices. As inflation continues to moderate, retirees are likely to see a smaller bump in their Social Security benefits in 2025. The latest estimate from the Senior Citizens League projects Social Security's cost of living adjustment will be 2.57% in 2025, down from the 3.2% this year. The lower COLA is due to easing in inflation, which dropped to 2.9 year over year in July, the lowest level in more than 3 years. A 2.6 COLA bump would be the smallest increase for seniors since 2021, but it's not yet set in stone. The next couple of months are crucial because the government uses third quarter data to collect the COLA. If inflation accelerates in August and September, that would be reflected in retirees' 2025 benefit increase. However, if the rise in consumer prices eases further, the COLA could be lower than last week's estimate. Each year, the government determines the COLA by comparing the average inflation rate from July to September to the same period the year before. The official announcement is made in October before showing up in your January check. And that's a look at your news. Have yourself a great day.
Every day you listen to the news, but how is that news affecting your financial world? Things like your retirement and your kids' college fund. You need someone who can help you work towards your goals, someone to help you move forward in these times of change. Call Mindy Byer at Morgan Stanley. Mindy has 20 years of experience as a financial advisor, and she's right here in Northwest Indiana. To make an appointment with Mindy Byer, call 765-420-8433. Morgan Stanley Smith Barney, LLC. Member SIPC.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
87-year-old Harriet Thill of Rensselaer passed away Wednesday, July 31st. Funeral services for Harriet will be held this morning at 11 with Pastor Carrie Robinson officiating. Jackson Funeral Service of DeMott has been entrusted with arrangements. 72-year-old Dina K. George of Rensselaer passed away August 14th. A visitation will be held at Jackson Funeral Chapel in Rensselaer this afternoon from 2 until 7 Central. A funeral service will take place in the same location on Wednesday morning at 10:30 with Pastor Jeff Seeger officiating. Interment will be at Weston Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to the First Christian Church of Rensselaer. To share memories and or condolences, please visit jacksonfuneral.com. 79-year-old Mary Bennett Zerby of Rossville passed away Thursday, August 15th. Visitation will be Thursday, August 22nd from 4 until 6 p.m. at Steinke Funeral Home of Morocco. Funeral services for Mary Bennett Zerby will be held on Thursday at 6 p.m. at Steinke Funeral Home of Morocco with Pastor Wayne Williams officiating. Burial will be at Oakland Cemetery in Morocco at a later date. Steinke Funeral Home has been entrusted with the arrangements. events. 71-year-old Billy Allen Tryon of Rensselaer passed away August 12th. A visitation at Jackson Funeral Chapel in Rensselaer will be held Thursday from 5 until 7 p.m. Central Time. A joint memorial service with military rites for both Billy and Suzanne Tryon will take place at 7 p.m. Central with Pastor Bill Taylor officiating. In lieu of flowers, memorial contributions may be made to the family. To share memories and or condolences, please visit jacksonfuneral.com. 73-year-old Sandra Cady of Osceola passed away on Friday, August 9th at Holy Cross Rehabilitation Center in South Bend. Visitation will be on a Saturday from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. at Steinke Funeral Home of Morocco. Funeral services for Sandra Cady will be held Saturday afternoon at 1 at Steinke Funeral Home in Morocco with Pastor Bill Taylor officiating. Burial will follow at Oakland Cemetery in Morocco. In lieu of flowers, donations may be made to your local animal shelter. Steinke Funeral Home has been entrusted with the arrangements. 72-year-old Roy Roger Wireman of Madeiryville, formerly of Rensselaer, passed away Friday, August 9th at Franciscan Health Hospital in Crown Point. Private burial will be in Goodway Cemetery in Madeiryville. Arrangements have been entrusted to Frayne Mortuary Corey Albright Chapel in Madeiryville. And that's a look at area funeral announcements brought to you by the Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Rensselaer Iron and Metal.
Today, sunny and breezy with a high near 74. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 46. Wednesday, sunny with a high near 75. Wednesday night, mostly clear with a low around 48. Thursday, sunny with a high near 77. Thursday night, mostly clear with a low around 53.
That's your forecast from the Vaughn Materials Weather Center. Call Vaughn Materials for dirt, rock, decorative stone, or mulch. Delivery available. Call 219-816-1142 or visit their website at vaughnexcavating.com.
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the Pizza Quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
What sets Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer apart from the other pizza places? Rick's is locally owned. Their dough is made fresh daily and hand-tossed, not run through a machine. Cheese is grated daily. Toppings are generous, fresh, and your pizza is baked to perfection in a classic stone oven. Looking to try something different? Try a pineapple, apple butter, or barbecue pizza. Call 866-7466 to place your order. Local delivery is available. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Rick's Pizza. Taste the difference.
All right, it's time now for the pizza quiz brought to us by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. Your chance to win a one large, one topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Hi, you're calling number 7. Who's this?
Cheryl.
Hi.
Elderly.
Hi, Cheryl. How are you?
Fine. How are you?
Good. Let's see if we can get you a pizza, okay? Earlier today, we were talking about shower habits, and this percentage of people said they don't specifically wash their feet when they take a shower. Was it 17%, 27%, or 37%? What percentage of people said they don't specifically wash their feet when they're in the shower? 17, 27, or 37%? What do you think?
27.
Oh, that's a good guess. That's a good guess to go right there in the middle.
She was just thinking out loud. Could you give her a second chance?
It's 37%, Cheryl. I'm sorry, but maybe next time, okay? Have yourself a good one.
You too.
All right.
You.
Bye-bye. Bummer for you and bummer for Cheryl. That's not how we play the game, Cheryl. That is not the game.
Right.
It is
I guess. All right.
What I know, I guess. I know. I know everybody's a winner to you, but it's okay. It's
okay, but sometimes when you do, okay, today we're going to make it easy. What's your favorite color?
Sometimes I do. That is that.
And this was we're Cheryl and Cheryl. So
I understand. You have the kinship of the name.
Yes.
But unfortunately, we did not get a winner today. We will try again on Monday, as you and I will be off for the next week. So, or the next 3 days?
3 days.
Yeah.
Winners and families of winners on the Pizza Quiz are ineligible to win for 30 days. The Pizza Quiz is brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer.
All righty, it is time for us to wrap things up. But before we do, we will not leave you without ending on a high note.
All right. Today's high note is it all begins and ends in your mind. What you give power to has power over you if you allow it.
I like that a lot. Yep. All right. Well, if you missed any of the show, you can check it out on podcasts on Spotify, iHeart, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, wherever you want to look for a podcast, you can find us. YouTube, you see the whole video of the show, everything. So, thank you guys so much for listening. We are well aware that you have choices. So we appreciate speaking of choices, go and vote in our poll question. Let us know what you like to listen to when the Touhyville show is over. So thank you guys so much for listening. Hope you enjoyed listening to the show today as much as we enjoyed doing it. Have yourself a great week. Now, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday will be some of our favorite segments from over the last couple of months. Some of the stuff that we submitted in for IBA for our awards, some things that we just thought were fun conversations. Some were just little quick snippets from TikTok and stuff, the audio from those. So all kinds of great stuff that we've got for you there. So so tune in for that, and we will be back with live shows on Monday. So thank you guys so much for listening. Take care.
97.7 The